Oh. Hold on.
Siri_bot said Siri_bot is here. Siribo arrive. Bot Rick's official said be a support hero today by using commands like support.
Oh fuck. Okay. Hold on. I didn't think that out. Get the set, bro. The set. Get the set. Get the set. The set.
At Nathaniel Draw said NGL gang, how do you even have energy right now?
What do you mean? Ah. Alright, let's. Why is there so many? Why is this one particular video? And this doesn't even make me all that much money. That what makes it sad. Broke.
At Nathaniel Draw said
Broke.
you streamed like pretty late.
I did, and I was streaming earlier. We was playing the video game. Now I came back to do this. Now let's see where we are. Now I remember. Okay, so.
Bot Rick said Bot Rick has correctly joined the channel.
Why are they not connected? Kind of annoying. Okay, the username.
At Nathaniel Draw said what happened to the first VTuber model, is it finished? I never had a look.
Get the set. Can I put that way or here? Oh, why I am stop on. Because you like Zoro's chest? Let me see here. You're all of you.
At Nathaniel Draw said, oh, it's still in the works. Keep it up, it's looking good.
No, this one's done.
Said I came back, I just changed my profile.
This one's done. This one's done. Yeah, go this one. This one needs to be finished. Should look a little different from what I had it before, but we'll see. Keep looking. Cry. What is this? Let me see, so. Thank you. Sorry guys, I'm answering to all the comments real quick. I need to get them out of the way before they get out of hand. Oh, this is annoying. Alright, so while I'll do that, let me... Okay, I can do it on this one, to be honest. Hold on. This one. Just gonna get this party started. There. Okay. Right there.
I traveled to Tokyo to learn how Japan is destroying American fast food. But first, let me back up. It is in the nature of Japanese folks to perfect everything. You've seen it with ramen, with sushi, and with wagyu. But after they got done perfecting their own foods, they moved on to foods from other countries. Well, today, I'm on a mission to learn how Japan is transforming American fast food. I'm talking fast food classics that we all grew up knowing and loving. Burgers, donuts, more burgers. I want to know how Japan is reshaping these iconic foods, and if it's good or if it's a complete disaster. Right now, we're headed to our first location. Let's go. Behind me, our first location, Dom Dom Burger. This is Japan's first homegrown fast food burger chain established in 1970. They have faced stiff competition from places like McDonald's. Nice. But still, Dom Dom has carved out a unique identity in the Japanese fast food scene. What are they known for? Well, they have some unique burger offerings. Let's approach and take a look at the menu. First of all, they think they can just have everything in Japanese and hide their sneaky menu items from me. I'm gonna use my Google Translate and find out this is, boom, teriyaki burger. And then here we have tomato and cheese. This to me, I think is kind of their classic burger. I do think I should perhaps try a classic just to see how the Japanese interpret a classic burger, because they also have some unique items like you see over here. Right here, I don't even need English to know what this is. That is clearly a whole fried crab inside of a burger. It looks terrifying, but it could be delicious. Konnichiwa. Could I please have a tomato and cheese teriyaki pear burger and crab? My order is complete. That should be coming up soon. We're gonna get our first taste of Japanese fast food. All right, folks, I've got 3 burgers today, and I am starting with their most normal burger because I want to kind of calibrate myself for the quality here and what to expect. They call it the tomato and cheese. I don't know why they're focusing on those 2 elements. Oh, wow. At first glance, I got to say it looks immaculate. It looks perfect. It kind of looks like the picture. The lettuce even looks fake. It might be fake.
What the hell? What the? You know what?
It's real. Unbelievable. It's so green. It's so leafy. At least it makes it look pretty.
Is it best if I just switch you guys to the computer? Would you guys rather be seen through the computer or through the phone?
And 2 burger patties. This is looking excellent. Let's give it a shot.
Would you guys rather watch through OBS or through the phone?
This is Japan's answer to the Whopper.
Computer. Okay.
I was going to say the only thing that's missing is mayonnaise, but no, they have that too. It's basically all the ingredients: lettuce, tomato, the combination of mayo and ketchup. Then you have a sesame seed bun on top. I'm very impressed. Anyway. But this is a normal burger. Coming up next, we're going to dive into something that's pretty unusual. Right here we have our next victim, the pear burger. Yes, you heard me right. Not impaired, although it could also be that. The pear burger is one of Dom Dom Burger's most unique and surprising creations. I agree. Very surprising. Showcasing their willingness to experiment with unconventional ingredients. It was launched in 2021 on the anniversary of Pearl Harbor. Just kidding. Could you imagine? Let's open it up and see what it looks like. Whoosh. First of all, they have absolutely nailed the look of each of these. The same sesame seed bun on top.
All right, so Anthony, this is all about our
mayonnaise, immaculate lettuce, and then what? Several slices of pear with some kind of a unique white mayonnaise-based sauce on there. Again, they have 2 thin patties, and then on the bottom what looks to be teriyaki or some kind of a brown sauce. I'm gonna give it a shot. This is a lot of pear. It's very sweet. It's also an F-ton of sauce, which I like overall. There's super sweet teriyaki. There's mayonnaise, which also seems to be fairly sweet. The pears are not my favorite fruit because they're kind of mealy. In the end,
it kind of looks like a egg salad sandwich. Wait, I forgot you hate mayonnaise, right? I think you hate mayonnaise, right? Why does it look like egg salad? Is it egg salad? I was probably not paying attention. I think it was egg salad, right? Oh God. That's better. I think you guys can work with that. Okay. What's this? Streaming. It's open.
It's not disgusting, it's just a little off-putting, it's a little weird. I like that they're going for it. I do applaud creativity, but we all need to have limits imposed upon us. That's why I got married. So I'm gonna have someone to tell me what to do. Our next and most iconic burger, the crab burger. Let's learn about it.
Man
This
said
is
this
the
stupid shit in.
and iconic menu item, setting it apart in Japan's fast food scene. The crab burger gained widespread attention for its daring use of a whole crab. You know what would be more daring? A whole dolphin, which they might try in Japan. It's uncommon in fast food. Many diners were intrigued by its appearance and the novelty of eating an entire soft-shell crab. Let's check it out. Oofta. Oh my God, look at that little guy. An entire soft-shell crab sitting on a bed of cheese and lettuce. It's kind of amazing. It fits pretty snugly and perfectly in there. It looks comfortable. When I was in Maryland, I had a soft-shell crab there and it was delicious. I've never touched a crab like this. Oh, you poor guy. He's looking at me like,
man, if I had any stiffness to my claws, I'd bite you in the finger.
but you can't. When we ate them, oh my God, like crab butter. Is this gonna be like that? Let's find out. It's got a powerful, briny, kind of seafoody taste. It's a pretty intense flavor. It tastes like they've coated it with some kind of a sweet chili sauce. The cheese ain't doing much to help. So weird. Every time you take a bite, you're masticating its legs, its torso, you're biting its head in half, and you can feel your teeth rip through it. It has that leathery outside. I don't care how hungover I was, this is not a fast food that I would crave for. And that makes me sad. I'd rather put that in the burger. He wants to eat my burger, but I want to eat him. Hey, come on. And maybe that'll be the next thing they have on their menu, pigeon burgers. So that is our final burger from Dom Dom's. Next, we've got a donut shop that's serving up something that you'll never find at your local Krispy Kreme. Let's head there and find out. Behind me, our second location, Mr. Donut, an establishment that started in the USA and then eventually was adopted by Japan. Inside, you're gonna find a lot of familiar items, things that look like donuts that you've seen anywhere else. But then they have a couple of items that I don't even know how to describe. For example, one of these is called Zaku Mochi Dog Mexican Meat. First of all, what is Zaku? I know mochi, I know dog. Meanwhile, the food looks like that. Does that look like any donut or dog or Mexican you've ever seen before?
Okay.
Let's go inside and see how it looks. Now again,
How are you? I'm doing well. Just like
we've all seen something
separate.
like this before at Krispy Kreme. It looks delicious. It looks
just
familiar.
trying to
Here they are.
get
the
this
Zaku.
job
First of all,
done
we have crunchy
fast as
soft
much.
dog. This actually is a curry flavor donut with an egg on top. This one says crunchy soft dog Mexican meat. I love Mexican meat. And then finally we have crunchy soft dog egg. Japan has created their own category of donut. It is unknown to the Western world. I think it was meant to remain so for eternity. But today I will expose them to everyone. All right, folks, take a look inside my box. There are 3 different flavors in here. I'm gonna start with the most innocent one, the egg, and then I'm gonna build up to the most wild one, which would be Mexican meat. What's that even mean? This is essentially an egg salad donut, not an egg salad sandwich. Now I finally have my hands on this thing. I thought it was gonna be more like a hot dog. One of them said dog. Do not comment that they're eating dog. Essentially what we have here is fried bread. I'm not sure if it's sweet. It does smell a little bit sweet. It's got some texture on the outside. And then as I kind of open it, you see it's just a thin layer of spread out egg salad with an egg on top. Let's give it a shot. There is a little bit of crunch on the outside. The egg salad, it looks small, but it tastes mighty. Everybody knows that the Japanese really excel at a handful of things. 1, electronics, and 2, egg salad sandwiches. In this case, they have that same great egg salad inside full of delicious mayonnaise and soft succulent eggs, but it's in a donut. It's very creamy and somewhat satisfying. This is part of a line of strange donuts called Zaku. Zaku is used to describe things that are crunchy. Now, is it that crunchy? Not really. There's like a little bit of texture on the outside, but it's not like crunchy.
I believe so.
Let's look at the next one. All right, right here we have our next one. I'm pulling it out, removing its pants. Next donut. This one is known as Zaku Mochi Dog Curry. Chewy yet chunky dough is sandwiched between a mildly spicy and smooth curry filling. Oh, that's curry? I thought it was, well, it looks distinct, but not distinctly like curry. And it's topped with a sliced egg that resembles a soft boiled egg. Let's give it a shot. Wow, it's such a thick, whole, salty curry. The curry's not bad. Of course, it tastes like a Japanese curry, not like a curry from India. This is a flavor that folks here love. For me, it's kind of a love-hate relationship if you minus the love part. I don't like it. But luckily, we have one remaining. Our next Zaku is a mochi dog with Mexican meat. Amazing, because what is Mexican meat? You don't exactly pull up to a taco truck in LA and say, I'll get one with Mexican meat, please. Spicy Mexican meat.
Oh, they do.
Sandwiched between chewy
That's why they
dough
make
and
fun of
topped
us.
with cheddar cheese.
They no, they make fun of us. They call it big head fat American burger head or some shit like that. It's big funny. It's funny as fuck. I remember there was one. I'll show you funny
Sauce.
one later.
Made with tomatoes, beans, ground beef. Oh my god, Mexican meat is beef. This spicy Mexican meat is reminiscent of chili con carne. It means chili with meat, but they don't know Spanish in Japan. We don't even know Spanish in the USA. We call cheese queso cheese. That just means cheese. I'm gonna take a big bite of this beautiful Mexican meat masterpiece. Let's go. It's so sweet, it's so sugary. It basically tastes like a sweet ketchup sauce with little morsels, tiny little bits of meat inside. And we didn't even get to the cheese yet. Processed cheese that definitely did not come from a Wagyu cow or any cow, and not even a goat. That does taste like oil-based cheese. It's not that bad. But if I had to rank all of these, I would give the curry third place, this second place, and the one that's actually pretty good that I would eat again, the egg salad donuts. So this is what's happened to donuts in Japan. After Fukushima, they went back to the local Mr. Donuts, and this is what they found. And they thought, hey, nice mutation. Let's serve that. From here,
Bro,
we're
just
gonna
use
taste
AI.
something a bit more familiar. The king of burgers, Burger King, but done the Japanese way. What have they done to twist the nipples of our dear king? Let's go find out.
Twist the
Behind me,
nipples
third
of our
location,
dear
Burger
king.
On the outside, at first
Twist the nipples of our dear king. I don't know how I feel about that. Twist the nipples of our dear king. Okay.
glance, everything looks normal. Once you take a closer look, it couldn't be
Like,
more
what
not
the
normal.
fuck?
What am I talking about? How about Johnsonville brats served at a
That's
Burger
a
King?
very
I'm sorry,
weird
is this
exchange
the
of
Wiener
words
King?
to
No, that's my
describe.
name on weekends when I go to swinger parties. What? That
What?
was the code to get into Diddy's mansion.
What?
Wiener King.
Who?
I never got let in. As with many of the fast
What
food
the
franchises
fuck?
that have come here to Japan.
Okay, I understand he's trying to be funny or interesting, but like, Jesus Christ, there's like a time and place for things. What did you just say about swingers?
Behind me, our third location, Burger King. On the outside, at first glance, everything looks normal. Once you take a closer look, it couldn't be more not normal. What am I talking about? How about Johnsonville brats served at a Burger King? I'm sorry, is this the Wiener King? No, that's my name on weekends when I go to swinger parties. What? That was the
Oh,
code to
God,
get into
bro.
Diddy's mansion.
What?
What? What? What? What? What? What? What?
Bright Rockless said bro rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
Bro, I'm telling this is why. Listen, I said it and I said thousands, but this is why the Diddy thing will never be taken seriously as like an Epstein thing.
At Mike has asked, so he's a part of the upside down pineapple community.
I guess so. Cause like I'm telling you, the Diddy thing it won't be taken seriously.
Humor called.
Like it can't be taken seriously because it's like because it's a rapper who's supposed to be considered as manly, but because we know he's into men, it just destroys the manliness, so we see it funny. That's why men being gay is more funnier than a woman being gay, because you can't take it seriously half the time. That's why this is why you can make a Weinstein when you make a Weinstein joke, it's usually very crude and horrible because it's about women specifically. But if you make a Diddy joke, it's almost a guarantee that you're not gonna get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? It's like guaranteed. If I make a joke about like James Charles or something, it's a guaranteed it's gonna it's gonna stick. And it's gonna be funny. But if I use like I don't know, probably to a degree a Ted Bundy joke, it's not gonna stick. It's not gonna stick because it's about women specifically.
Wiener King.
Who?
I never
That's
got
why
let
you
in.
can have a whole episode about in Boondocks where the whole episode is about being like getting violated in jail.
KN said Mr. Blue Mike.
It's just that's the whole point. Like that's why Tom. It's funny to watch it because it's like it's about getting violated literally in jail. That's fun. Men getting violated is funny, but women getting violated is not funny. That, you see what I'm saying?
Tom come out to play. Daniel Draw said, oh my god, I wanted to skip that episode.
That episode's actually really funny, but it's sad when you think about it.
As with many of the fast food franchises that have come here to Japan, they have adjusted to the local palate. Yes, you can find the Whopper, but you can also find some very unusual food items. Let's go inside and take a look. But first I want to show you this. We are in Japan, the least overweight country in all of Asia, and they are serving a 1-pound garlic niniku burger. What does niniku mean? It means garlic. It's a garlic burger. First of all, there's 4 patties, 2 layers of cheese, orange sauce on the top and bottom. I'm assuming that's filled with garlic, and it is a 1-pounder. Is it really big and delicious? Let's go inside and find out.
I asked you a question,
All right, folks,
Tom.
we have the menu behind me right here. So this is the first thing I'm going to order, the niniku garlic 1-pounder. But what I've really come here for is the Chipotle Pine Burger. It is a burger filled with
Bro said, "You're not too ugly and fat for you not to get graped, my dude." He's like, I'm sorry for my outburst. I was like you even got what's his name to shut up? Like, Jesus
a
Christ.
whole slice of freaking pineapple inside. Why did they do that? Let's taste it and find out. And meal 3 has begun. The first thing I want to point out, this right here is a large drink in Japan. That is wild. This would be, I don't know, a kid's drink? This is something for a toddler in the USA. Diet Coke to cancel out all the fast food.
I don't know, is that for a toddler?
But smart, 100 IQ. Right here we have the 1-pounder. And can I tell you, it feels like a pound. I'm gonna remove the kimono and see what's underneath. Holy cow, what an absolute disgusting mess. Let's go back to when we were at Dum Dum Burger. Do you see how perfect it was? How immaculate, how the ingredients were all placed perfectly. There was balance, it looked beautiful. Now look at this, what the hell? Oh no. 4 patties, some kind of an orange garlicky sauce all over the place. It looks like they had a machine just absolutely barf up orange sauce all over my burger. I'm so scared of there being an actual avalanche. We've got cheese, randomly scattered pickles, a little mustard, ketchup, and then that orange sauce is everywhere. On the bottom, more orange sauce. So keep in mind, this is the garlic 1-pounder. It's that right there. Take a look at that. Now go to the picture. Yeah, basically exactly the same. All right, let's give it a shot. Oh, a lot of beef. Is this A4 Wagyu or A5?
It's the prices.
There's so much meat. In a country known for precision and excellence, who is their demographic except for huge Americans that rolled their way all the way to this country? Look at that, dude. Who wants just like 2 inches of solid meat? Unless you're my wife. Hey, babe. See you soon. Nice. In general, it's just a complete mess. But this is not why I came here. Let's open that one next. This is the Tsukimi Pineapple Chipotle Burger. It seems to be much more manageable. Ah, see? Same.
The what? He said, have you ever heard of the my friend sent me? Not sure what that manga is, but we'll figure it out later.
Bun, kind of like that big Whopper bun. Oh my God. On one side, lettuce and mayonnaise. On the other side, 2 slices of pineapple, bacon, and a mysterious orange glaze or sauce. Way on the underside, nothing. Wow, Japan, a missed sauce opportunity. I don't know what's up with the Japanese folks today putting fruit in their burgers, but let's give it a shot with an open mind and an open mouth. Suspicion. This burger is misinformation.
And cat accounts.
First of all, they have a Whopper here. Just get that, guys. Everything else is just marketing. No one's really eating this food. There's no way a Japanese person has ever ordered this 4-patty burger. One thing I do like about it is that there's a nice contrast between the sweet fruit and the very spicy Chipotle sauce. It's nice and smoky. It's a good flavor. Now, a lot of you might not know, Chipotle is not just a brand of burrito restaurants that gives people Ebola.
Oh,
or what
it
is
is
it?
2 minutes and 58 seconds.
Chipotle is actually a smoked, dried, ripe jalapeno chili pepper used for seasoning. And I knew that off the top of my head. That is what it's flavored with, and it's a nice flavor. Beyond that, the pineapple. Listen, pineapple, it belongs on pizzas, not inside of burgers. I think we can all agree on that. In the end, I'm not a fan, I gotta say. If I liked either one more, it'd probably be the garlic monstrosity. But in general, next time you come to Burger King, just get a Whopper. Better yet, don't come. From here, we are headed to one more fast food establishment. In fact, this is the establishment that gave Burger King its most competition when they first tried to come to this country. Let's go check out Moss Burger. All right, folks, we have come to our final location, Moss Burger and Cafe. It's both in one. Let's talk about Moss Burger, though, because this is one of the few fast food franchises that was not brought over from the USA. This is a Japanese original. Moss Burger is a popular Japanese fast food chain known for its fresh, high-quality ingredients and its unique take on burgers. When I say unique take on burgers, It's just like, what are these things? The menu is confusing, but what they do is they trick you by making it microscopic. MOS stands for Mountain, Ocean, and Sun, representing the company's philosophy of providing natural, wholesome food. Okay. Take it easy. You have a hot dog burger. What is that reflecting? What I'm most excited about here is that they have rice burgers.
What?
This is great if you have a gluten allergy or you just want to switch it up and try something different than your usual wheat bun. This is the menu when it's blown up to a giant poster. It's just barely readable, but these are some of the items that I'm after today. It's a hot dog in a sandwich with some greens. There's an egg in there. It looks fascinating. I'm gonna get it. Down here you can see the MOS rice burger, full of delicious seafood with 2 buns made out of rice. Let's head to the order kiosk now and order. The problem is there is no English here, but they do have nice big pictures. I see an egg, I see a wiener, I see it all in kind of a bun. Let's get that. Yo, did you see that animation? Sick. All right, folks, this is our final meal of the day, MOS Burger. I've heard of it. I've never been here before in my life. And looking at this cafe behind me, it's kind of a little bit more high-end. And when you take a look at the food, it looks immaculate. Now, I've got 3 that I've chosen today, and some of these I don't know what they are. Let's start with what's more familiar. This is the MOS Rice Burger with seafood, also known as Kakiaje Rice Burger. It features a combination of seafood and vegetables sandwiched between 2 grilled rice patties instead of the traditional bread buns. What's really impressive, it's not so easy to make buns out of rice and to make them kind of sticking together and not falling apart. This thing is hot and it's steamy. Oh yeah, a perfect hockey puck of jammed together vegetables and seafood between 2 other hockey pucks made of rice. If I'm honest, many of the foods we tried today, at least some of them made me feel disgusted, but look at this. I feel a little tingly. I feel some excitement. Let's go for it. They have nailed the rice buns. They perfectly keep their shape. They're not falling apart. They're not breaking into pieces. They are still kind of soft, somewhere between the regular jasmine rice and a sticky rice. And then when you bite inside, it's so delicious. It tastes mainly like a little bit of seafood and a lot of soy sauce. It's very salty, but man, that is pleasurable. They have done good work here. I'm impressed. When I looked at this, I assumed I would like it, but these 2, I'm not so sure.
Hold on, bro.
This is our next creation. They have a focaccia bread. When you open it up, you've got an egg, you've got sauce, and then you've got that big wiener. Now, not so long ago, I was inside a food truck in Minnesota, and I met a guy named Dustin who asked me an important question.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Well, today, it definitely is. If you want to make a hot dog into a sandwich,
what the fuck?
You just have to make it do a U-turn and slap it between the...
Bro, the way that looks. The way that looks crazy.
A couple of buns. As I give it a little bit of a sniff, it smells like a sweet barbecue sloppy Joe mix that's kind of slapped in there between the dog and underneath this egg right here. So this has a little bit of everything.
Get the set.
It also tastes like there's sauerkraut in there too. I mean, that would make sense with the sausage. The wiener is smoky. I think the visual is appealing and enticing. When you first take a bite, you're hit with that smoky sausage and then that super sweet and kind of barbecue tasting sauce with the meat. But it also just doesn't feel Japanese at all. It feels German plus an egg plus focaccia bread. So I will give them an A for effort. But do I think this should be exported from here to the USA? No, I think it should be deported from Japan to back to Germany, I guess. So that is food number 2. But for our final food, we have this right here. All right, guys, for today's 10th and final burger, I have made a mistake. I thought this looked cool on the menu because it was green like the Hulk. It was very tall. I like tall burgers. This is a nice green bun. I like that. Some cabbage, some red sauce, and then this is a soy burger, then a tomato. Wait, hold on. A soy burger? You mean no animals had to suffer for this patty to be here? That's right. It's made out of a bunch of weird ingredients. You know what patties are usually made out of? Mexican meat. After the soy disc, we have tomato, and then we have this perfect lettuce. Oh my God, Japan is the best looking lettuce. And finally, on the flip side, nothing. Another missed sauce opportunity in Japan. Just because something is vegetarian doesn't mean it can't taste good. Just kidding. That's exactly what it is.
Fix something on my behalf.
In the very first moment, it tasted like a BLT, like a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich, especially maybe with all the mayo inside. But I'm tasting that patty, and I'm like, is there pork in there? That would be diabolical. This might have a little bit of pork in it. Lab-grown pork. All I can imagine is a pig on life support with cables coming out of its body. like growing it in a lab. In the end, I could say it is pretty dang good, but it's basically a tomato and mayonnaise sandwich with other layers and textures inside. I didn't know the day would ever come that I started to fall a little bit in love with a soy product, like the soy boy that I am. But I think today I've gone maybe perhaps from a soy boy to a soy man. So this is my final food from today's fast food.
Bro just admitted he's a soy boy. That is not a compliment. Bro just... Yeah, that was a long time ago. That was a long time ago, yeah. Did that a long time ago.
Frenzy. But next, I'm going to tell you which food from today I think should absolutely be available in the USA.
That was
Let's
like
do that
a year and a
now.
half ago, wasn't it?
Boom! Today I went to 4 fast food establishments to learn how Japan was destroying American fast food, and I think I was victorious. This was a very important, meaningful journalistic endeavor. I came here to do research. I learned a lot, and I got to expose these restaurants and share that information with you. Now you do with it what you will. That is, that's up to you guys. As promised, I said I was going to tell you which of these foods I thought should be
Is that a
exported to
giant...
the USA.
Is that a
The
pickle?
answer is-
No, that's a pineapple. What the fuck?
None of them. Probably the most enjoyable burger I had was the normal burger from Dum Dum Burger, and that was like a less good Whopper Jr. It was still good, and it looked beautiful, but I really didn't see anything that stood out today worthy of an American audience. I mean, me and my countrymen, and women, and non-binaries, and two-spirit animals. Look, if I had to pick one, I'd pick
No, bro, don't do that. Don't bring them up. What the fuck? They're not real people.
the rice burger one. That's pretty good. Before we go, I want to say a huge thank you to Alifa
You
here.
woke as fuck.
Alifa is a tour guide, and today she was guiding us all around Tokyo, and she made getting around an
Yes,
absolute
yes,
breeze.
I'm working on a VTubing mode. Alright, now we're gonna go to the legs.
Sony? It's Sony.
Sony.
Like the Japanese products. If you would like to book Alifa,
Okay.
go to Tokyo. You
So,
can click her
over
link
here.
downstairs in the description. Otherwise, that is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching.
Go
We'll
to
see you
the
next time.
legs.
Peace. Cool?
Yeah? Is that good? That too?
Nailed it. Nailed it. In this video, I have traveled
I didn't like that. That was weird.
to the city of Seoul to learn how South Korea is destroying American fast food. Traditionally, Koreans have a deep appreciation for kimchi, instant noodles, and rice cakes in red sauce. But more and more each year, American fast food is creeping into the Korean diet. The only problem is, those American recipes are being changed to suit the local palate, and change isn't always good. Today, I'm on a mission to find the most off-the-wall Korean fast food inventions.
Buddy.
I want to find out if they're good or if they're a complete disaster. Let's move. We have arrived at our first location, right behind me, McDonald's. Anytime you're trying to calibrate the severity of fast food damage in a new country, always go to McDonald's to calibrate. McDonald's is like a baseline. If things are normal here, odds are they're gonna be normal everywhere. But if things are a mess here at McDonald's, my friend, what hope do these other fast food chains have? Let's go in. Also, I wore this shirt because it looks like a bun. Isn't that nice? Before we go inside, I want to show you my first omen that things are not right with this McDonald's. Take a look at this. It's a classic hot dog. What?
Why did I feel like that's something that Mikey would say? I feel that's something Mikey would point out. I don't know why. I don't know why. That had such Mike energy in a strange way. I feel like Mikey would say that to me on stream. Yes. What the fuck? Hello. You said something like, okay, let me see. I feel like Mikey would say that. Hold on.
Isn't that
Is this part? This part comes up. Hold on.
McDonald's, my friend, what hope do these other fast food chains have? Let's go in. Also, I wore this shirt because it looks like a bun. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, that feels like something Mikey would say to me. You would point out something like that to me.
Go inside. I want to show you my first.
I feel like something that Mikey would say that.
McDonald's. Take a look.
I don't know.
It's a
Just had that
hot
feeling.
dog. What? First of all, since when does McDonald's actually sell hot
All right,
dogs?
okay,
This
Bonehead,
is a
do your
brand new
thing.
phenomenon. Beyond that, does this hot dog bun have sesame seeds on it? This is highly
Hello.
unusual. I'm gonna have to test it out for journalistic purposes.
Okay,
Let's go.
now I need
All
to
right,
get
folks, thank
the-
God they have an ordering kiosk, so I don't need to interface with any actual
see
humans.
here.
And actually, it's perfect for Korean people too. They also don't want to talk to other Koreans. Let's get to it. Eat in. As much as I love to
Train you.
out,
You gotta
today we're
become
gonna
a
eat it.
student.
Let's start by looking at the
Gotta
burger.
become a
There
student.
are a few different unique burgers that you're gonna find here. This is the
me
bulgogi
see,
burger. Bulgogi is
just-
a famous type of beef preparation.
Where's the
here in
legs?
Korea.
Where's the
More on
legs
that
at,
later.
bro?
Ooh, this is another one right
I
here.
can't find the
Chicken
legs.
Mozzarella. As far as I understand, in the USA, Burger King has cheese sticks, but here apparently McDonald's does too. So I'm gonna order one of those. Oh my God, do they do this in the USA
Did I
too?
move the leg somewhere?
743 calories. Korea is not gonna remain a slim nation for long. The one thing I do not see here is the hot dog. Let's look at some of these other categories, starting with sides.
Where's the
Found it.
legs?
And I'm gonna definitely be ordering this 376 calorie hot dog. Here's
I may
another
have
one
to
that
do-
I'm not
okay.
sure if it's
I'm gonna
native
have to
just
draw
to
this one
Korea,
out.
but they have a Shanghai chicken snack wrap. I'm gonna get it. So that's it for sides. The
trying to
final thing I'm gonna be
find it,
ordering
but
today,
I
it
can't
doesn't look
find it.
crazy, but it's something I've never seen in the USA. The strawberry Oreo McFlurry. I already love the Oreo McFlurry. Why not add strawberry to it? So far we have 5 items. Let's head upstairs and try it out. All right, folks, so how it works here is you take a number, you type it in, and then the folks who work here are gonna bring the food to me. What's even more wild than that is they have a QR code and a table number. You could just order your food on your phone and someone will still bring it to you. That's amazing. Yeah. 감사합니다. All right, folks. Everyone is so quiet in here. There's like 40 people in this McDonald's and no one's talking. So I'm gonna do my best to project with a 12-inch voice. Do you remember that?
You
from
know what?
kindergarten?
You're not wrong. I feel like he would pull that shit just for the. Yeah, I think he would say some shit like that. I don't think you're wrong. That shit's gonna piss me off if he does, though.
With your 12-inch voices. All right, lady. We're gonna start with dessert because dessert is currently melting. This is
Where is the leg? I wish there was a search button.
Cup. Oh wait, what did I
A
just
search
fill the cup with? A
based on-
steel
oh, that would be
spoon.
so
It's a
much
fork
easier.
And a spoon, but it's metal. Do you think anybody in the USA could be trusted to have a metal tool like this and not take it to their house? No. This is what happens when you live in a
It was
high
next
trust
Monday, or
society.
that'll be
You get to have
tomorrow?
actual metal
Oh,
silverware. Take a look at this. They put
No, we
actual
played.
choices.
Sadly, we played Blue Protocol today, just on TikTok alone because I didn't want to play on OBS because of the whole like, I didn't want a bunch of lag and issues. Oh, today's Wednesday? Fuck! I thought today was Tuesday. What the fuck is happening, dude? Oh my god, dude. Bro, I thought today was fucking Tuesday. This is what happens when I lack sleep, bro. What the fuck? Okay. Time is it? 7. Fuck. I thought today was Tuesday. Fuck. We may have to put that on postpone, Mikey. I was gonna do it tomorrow, but like, I thought today was gonna be Wednesday. Today was Tuesday, but I thought tomorrow was gonna be Wednesday. But like, fuck. I don't know if he's busy tomorrow. I can definitely play game tomorrow. I totally. This is what happens when I lack sleep. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well as well. It's so annoying. I hate that shit. I'm sorry, Mikey. Just tell me next time when you're available. I can't do it today because we already played Blue Protocol today. It'll be kind of crazy me jumping to one game to do artwork and jump back to the game again. Saturday? Okay. You have till Saturday off. Till Saturday. So wait, you're off tomorrow? Until Saturday off. So wait, you're off Saturday? Are you off tomorrow or you're off Saturday? I'm confused. What you doing? I'm doing the VTubing model, as we listen to food. Because you guys love food and it gives you guys distracted from doing the boring stuff. Because when I'm doing stuff like this, it is extremely boring. Okay, that's fine. It's wrong. Thanks, Red. No, not the same model. This model is not the same model than before. This is the third model. This is the first model we worked on, and this is the second model. We're doing it for the auction, so we're gonna have an auction. We're going to have 3 models. I was gonna try to get 4, but I don't think we're gonna have time to do 4. So we have 3 models. We're going to do an auction. I don't even think we're going to call it a Halloween auction. We're just gonna call it a Monster Girl auction, because by the time I get this actually done, it'll be Halloween.
Because I got all my hours done on Saturday and Monday, so I can have this week off. Dan should have went to the gym.
I got you. So I guess tomorrow, if I'm home, we'll definitely play. We'll play. So I'm gonna try to get as much done as possible, because I'm working on the 3rd one, and this one's the Banshee. And we're gonna see how that's gonna turn out. So I'm trying to get the legs in, and I can't find the legs. I don't know if I typed in the leg layer, so I'm trying to find that.
Strawberry inside plus strawberry syrup. It looks delicious. Cheers. Oh my god, this is the first thing I've eaten today. It is 11 a.m. and that just hit me like a line of you know what. That's good. Cold, thick syrup, crunchy Oreo cookies, and just deadly sweet strawberries. That's unbelievable. From there, we are going to go to the least strange to the
I literally
most
thought
strange.
today was
Right here we
Tuesday.
have our
I'm
Shanghai
not kidding, guys. I literally thought today was Tuesday. I don't know where my head's at.
snack wrap. I may have had something
Feels
similar
like a
to this when I was
Tuesday.
in China. We've got some either ham or bacon, lettuce, and then a white sauce. So what is so Shanghai about this? My guess would be the sauce. No, can I be honest? I'm offended by this. An American company is pretending to sell a Chinese product to Korean people. What is going on here? It's a snack wrap. Basically, it's bacon, it's chicken, it's lettuce.
It's a snack wrap.
Does it taste good? Yes. Is it something very unique? Sadly, no. Our next food right here is something that is not Chinese and that is undoubtedly Korean. The bulgogi burger. Boom. At first glance, it may appear to be a normal burger. A beef patty, a bunch of lettuce, and then a very thick black, oh my god, sauce. As somebody who has lived in Korea for 8 years, Koreans, they oversauce everything. They put so much sauce in here, you're not gonna have to chew, it'll just slide down your...
I kind of like that. I'm that type of dude. I like a lot of sauce in my burger, or like my chicken wings, whatever the case may be. I don't know what it is. Like, I like sauce. I like the sauce.
throat. So what is bulgogi? Bulgogi is a classic Korean dish made of thinly sliced beef, usually ribeye or sirloin, that's been marinated in a sweet and savory sauce.
That's why I always enjoyed the Burger King Rodeo Burger. I don't think they sell that anymore, but it's just onion rings, burgers, and barbecue sauce. It's pretty much what that is.
Grilled or stir-fried. Honestly, when you look at this, does this actually resemble Korean bulgogi? It doesn't. So I would say the most bulgogi element of this would be the sauce.
I do wonder how much Korean barbecue tastes compared to like American. I wonder how different it tastes.
Super sweet, super salty. It is a lot of sauce. Korean folks might not like this, but the closest similar ingredient to a bulgogi sauce would probably be something like teriyaki. The sauce is what makes the burger. It's savory, it's a little smoky too. Look, in Japan, they have a teriyaki burger. In Korea, the bulgogi burger. Now we are moving on to an American classic that has potentially been destroyed by Korean recipe makers. I'm scared to open it, but let's open it up and see if there's anything classic about it. Here, the first strange part that greets you about this hot dog is the sesame seed bun on top. It's kind of like a Big Mac bun, but it's stretched out oblong. Beyond that, random grilled onions. We have some pickles on this side with a little smattering of ketchup and mustard. But here, this bun is nice, it's soft, it's moist, and it's really wrapping that hot dog like it doesn't want to let go. So is this a classic hot dog? No, I would say it is a McHot McDog. The bun is the best part. The dog itself is pretty nice. It tastes porky, juicy.
Like
There's a
liquid, like liquid, like the type of liquid, like if you take a ketchup and you don't shake that shit, you get the liquid, which is disgusting. Let's be honest, we all hate it when the liquid comes out of the ketchup bottle. That is disgusting. It's just ugh. It feels disgusting. I don't know why. It's a violation. I don't know what it is, but every time when you don't shake the ketchup bottle and get the actual like ketchup and you get the liquid in the ketchup, you feel violated. You don't want to eat that shit. You just want to like throw the whole ketchup bottle across the room. I don't know what it is. It just pisses me off beyond anything when I get like when I don't shake it, I forget to shake it, and I squeeze it, and the water comes out. I'm like, no, bro, that's disgusting.
A little bit of ketchup and mustard, and then you're getting just a smattering of onions, but you can hardly taste them. You know, I want to love it, but it's not blowing my socks off.
Ketchup juice is the worst thing to see. It's just, it feels like an attack.
This one I'm excited about. This is a McChicken mozzarella. Ooh, I see a load of sauce. Looks like mayo and ketchup. Oh, it's hard to see beneath all that lettuce, but you can roughly see right here 2 mozzarella sticks, and beneath that a fried chicken patty.
Can you tell me what's the one that you bought? What's the name of it? I'm gonna have my sister get it at the store.
The no cheese pull is disappointing. Beyond that, the cheese is kind of imperceptible.
She loves making
Whether
Japanese
they had it in
food
there
anyway.
or not, I wouldn't really know the difference. Oh, so much sauce. The problem is the sauce here is so loud, and there's so much of it that it's overpowering any kind of a cheese taste. Oh, wait.
That's not my problem. I like that.
Cheese flavor. Here's what I think the solution is. Double the mozzarella sticks, have the sauce. I mean, the sauce should just be a subtle amplification of the burger. We need a little bit of division between the cheese and the sauce. We need like a little demilitarized zone. Yeah, like the cheese could be in the south, and the sauce could do its own thing in the north. They want to be separate anyways, keep it separated. So this is our first
Bro, what are
destination.
you doing? I would not make that analogy. Why would you make that analogy of all things? Why would you make that analogy in their country? Like, why? Like, they really don't like the North Koreans for whatever their reasons, but you have to make an analogy with food? That's wild. That's diabolical work. He's like, keep them separate.
Of the day.
What is wrong with this dude?
A lot more fast food destruction to witness. Let's keep moving. All right, folks, we have moved on to our second destination. Right behind me, Taco Bell. And I am very excited because
Taco
I've
Bell?
reviewed a Taco Bell
Taco Bell in South Korea? That's crazy.
outside of the USA. Here's the thing. I lived in Korea for 8 years. It took until year 6 of me being here until this country got its first Taco Bell. Before that day, women would literally date military guys so they could go onto the military base and eat Taco Bell there. That, however, was not an option for me. Now, Taco Bell is not only here in Korea, but they have it all over the place in the city of Seoul. The most interesting thing they've done is integrating their menu with the local palate. The Taco Bell menu here in Korea is something like you're never going to find in the USA, and it all revolves around one ingredient. Korea's most cherished side dish, kimchi. What is kimchi?
At
It's like
Nathaniel
spicy
Dorset,
sauerkraut.
wait, NPM,
Kimchi
wait
is
a sec.
spicy fermented
Eddie
cabbage.
Wisfried
And
or
folks in
something
Korea
said hello,
love it so
Nathaniel.
much that even when they travel, half their suitcase is full of kimchi and the other half is full of instant noodles. There's a Korean guy right there. Do you like kimchi? Yes. Point kind of proven, I guess. So, is it going to be great or is it kimchi?
It's just so funny to say, be the white guy in their country and turn to the Korean guy standing. There's a Korean guy right there. Like, it just feels kind of off. I don't mind it. I think it's funny, but it's just like I'm not those people who just hyper focus on those things. But it's super funny how he said it, and just like in the terms is like he's just talking about their country, and that's nothing wrong with that. But the fact that he's just like, hey, there's a Korean guy standing right there. He's just standing with his hands up. That didn't feel so staged. It's not even funny.
Bright Roclos said Lamau.
Imagine being like in a fucking, I don't know, like fucking like South America. You're in Brazil. You're talking about their food. You see there's a Portuguese man, and you're like, oh look, there's a Portuguese guy. You point. He pointed and stared. And he's just in the corner like with his hands up. Oh my god, that's funny to me.
Is he gonna lead to the downfall of Taco Bell? Let's find
There's
out.
a Puerto guy.
Just like McDonald's, we have our
That's
ordering
crazy.
kiosk. First of all, they have a kimchi cheese burrito. I can either take it
And
out
Mike
or I
has
can
asked
take it
him,
in.
pointing
And I
at me,
plan to take
hey,
it
do
in.
you like
Here's something
tacos?
else really
Sounds
nice. Not
like
only do they have
fiery short
fries,
women.
but they have kimchi fries. Put that in. Oh, this right here. The kimchi cheese case.
Oh, that's funny.
The perfect combination of
Oh my
cheese
god, that's funny.
and also kimchi. This looks unfamiliar. I've heard of a Choco Taco in the USA. but
Choco
this is a
Taco. I never
Choco
had. I
Definitely.
think I
We
seen
haven't
it.
had a chance to
Said
find
I'm
out
back
beyond
in
that.
Artist
Fountain drink,
Drink.
and we
That's
already
just
Bright
funny.
Roclos said
All right, folks,
breathe
let's get
too.
into it.
I'm
I believe
sorry,
we
it's
have
just-
Pete early. This is some real cultural.
Oh man, I
We're
tell
gonna
you.
start with this is vastly different from
And
anything you'll
Nathaniel
find in the
Draw said
USA
hi,
for a
Red.
couple reasons. I know what you're
Hey,
thinking.
Red,
well, in the
Red,
USA,
Red.
we
What's
just
up,
have
Red?
loaded fries, not loaded
Oh my
kimchi
God, that's
fries.
funny.
No, Taco Bell in the USA.
I
doesn't
can't
have
find the
fries.
legs.
So not only is it unique to have fries
Did I
here,
not
they've
do
also
the legs?
Koreanified the fries. So if I
Did I
want to know what a
delete the
Taco
legs
Bell
somehow?
French fry actually tastes like, we got just some straight up fries.
Okay.
Not bad. There's a very
Breast.
flavorful dry seasoning they put on there. And then this red sauce, it is spicy. So let's get into the loaded fry aspect. They've got some meat on top. This looks like chicken. They've got tomatoes, nice big clumps.
Ooh,
of
that looks
sour
nice.
cream, melted cheese.
That looks
and they've got
delicious.
kimchi
Said,
on
where
here
do you
too.
get your
Oh,
animated
boy, it's
avatar?
messy. I thought I could do this by hand.
Oh, I didn't get it. I made it.
I cannot.
I made
Oh,
it.
yeah, that's good. That is sauce to the gills, but I don't mind an over-saucing situation when you have loaded fries like this. The sauce is like fire sauce. I love that their entry-level menu item is not medium.
Dreaded
This is
GFX
super
said what
spicy.
program?
They have some of the meat, which is
I use Clip Studio Paint, and my rigger used Live 2D Cubism. I think it's called Live 2D Cubism. Live
As
2D.
Mike has said, I look like acid
Cubism.
of fries.
hard to
It
identify,
looks
but I believe it's
delicious.
chicken.
Looks
Okay,
amazing.
I believe it's chicken from a can. Right here we have the ultimate bite. Some of that chicken from a can, kimchi, a load of sauce.
Nathaniel
Before this
Draw
bite,
said,
I
I
want to show
always
you one
wondered
thing.
why
Look
we
over
call
there.
Red.
It
Red
turns
and
out,
not any
at
of
least
the
at
other
this
words
Taco
in
Bell,
Red's
you
name.
can order upstairs.
It's too long, so I just make it easy for myself. Whenever I see people's names and they're brand new or even old, I try to just shorten their name so I can remember. Because if I try to remember the whole name as some long ass name, there's some of y'all have some unnecessary names. Not all of you, but there's some who come back in here and hang out and stuff, and they have some fucking long names. I'm like, bro, no, I gotta shorten your name, like give you a nickname or something. Like for instance, my girl, I think that's her name. My girl, her name is Michelle, but for some reason she's the only one that gives her real name. I remember that, so I was like, you know what, Michelle it is, because saying my girl just sounds weird in a sentence.
And you're not even within eyesight of anyone working here. I love that. Notes of spicy, sour kimchi. It's a perfect match with these tomatoes with the sour cream to kind of cool things down. The sauce has its own spice. This is an amazing dish, and this is something you absolutely are not going to find in the USA anytime soon. And by anytime soon, I mean absolutely ever. Cleanse the palate. Right here we have our choco dia. That is a chocolate quesadilla. That is dessert. We'll get back to that soon. But first, the kimchi quesadilla. I thought I just ordered cheese, but it looks like they gave me cheese, chicken, and kimchi. This thing is fat
Cheese?
and-
Wait, cheese, chicken, and kimchi. Why does that sound weird? Cheese, chicken, and kimchi. I have had kimchi before, but like, I never really had it with any other. I just by itself. So like, chicken, cheese, and
Adding
kimchi.
sweet or something said, interesting combo.
That's a very interesting combo because if I remember, I think kimchi's pretty sour-ish. It's kind of it smells horrible, but it tastes great. Like it's like that's why in chowder kimchi, I think kimchi the pet, I think it's a pet of chowder is literally like a fart. It smells horrible to a degree, but it tastes great. It's weird.
It is fully loaded. Oh man. This is all the more reason to book a plane ticket to Seoul to try something like this. There's something very satisfying about the cheese, the kimchi, and the chicken all together. It's like they've
So
always
I
been
might have
all
to make a
together,
leg.
even though they
And
grew up
Nathaniel
on
Draw
different
said,
sides of
so
the
like
planet.
those
Who knew
burger
this
places
fusion
over
of
there in
Mexican
Japan is
American
like the
food and
Taco
Korean
Bell in
food
America
put
to
together
Mexico.
like a glove.
I don't want to say yes, and I don't want to say no. But I don't think you're off. But I don't think you're on. You're on the right path. But I don't think you're. I'll think that out.
Not like OJ's glove, like a real good, nice fit.
And
Moving on
Mike
to our
has
next
said,
dish,
I think that might be
kimchi
because I try to
burrito.
find
Oh,
a
that
short
is
or distinct
fat
name of
log
everyone when
deliciousness.
greeting.
Yeah, it makes it easy to remember.
This is a dish that makes me feel happy for the Korean people. There is nothing folks here love more than kimchi. It is the pride of this nation.
Okay.
We've got
At
chicken, we've
Nathaniel
got
Draw
kimchi,
said
we've
I
got
just
sauce,
find it
cream,
funny.
cheese, we've got a nice carbo rice bed. This is
Fair enough.
absolutely delicious. I wanted to not like this. Instead, I'm gonna be itching tomorrow like, I need another kimchi fix at Taco Bell. The good news is that they also deliver. Look, that guy down there, he's bringing some happy kimchi addicts some more kimchi quesadillas. Speaking of quesadillas, right here we have our chocodilla. In the USA, we have the Choco Taco. It's Mexican, it's American, it's gluttonous, it's delicious. But here, they're doing something a little bit different. They use a very small tortilla shell, and they shove it full of chocolate. If you look closely,
What?
it resembles what I found in my baby's diaper
Chocolate?
this morning. Yep, looks exactly the same. Healthy
What
baby.
the fuck?
The chocolate's good. It's like a thick chocolate spread. That could be put on almost anything and tastes nice. It's a little bit on the sweet side, and it's just strange that it's
Well, it
mixed
is
with a
chocolate,
normal
isn't
flour
it supposed to be?
tortilla. That said, not bad.
At
My
Mike
favorite
has
part is
said
the
also
branding.
Taco Bell is the Latinx of Mexican restaurants, but some of their stuff can be
Really, the
overlooked
options
like
for
the
chocolate and
chalupa.
Mexican food to collide, they're nearly limitless, but they should probably stop here, please. So that is Korean Taco Bell, and that is how they are destroying American fast food, which is by making it way more delicious than it was
Yeah, that's
previously.
what's
Are we
I
going to
guess.
top this today? I'm not sure, but I am going to find out, because we still have a couple of fast food destinations ahead of us. Let's keep moving. So far, we've covered burgers and we've covered tacos, but one important fast food category remains, and that is fried chicken. Right behind me, we have the master of fried chicken, KFC, the Colonel here in Korea. In this country, KFC means Korean fried chicken, and the menu is unlike anything you've ever seen in North America. First of all, beer. That's right. In this land, people are treated like adults, and they can drink beer at a fast food restaurant without starting
At
fights. In the
020
USA,
F
we
the
don't
Den
have
said
beer in
hey.
our fast food restaurants.
Heyo.
Still fights. And then we have this.
At Mike
it
has
says
said hi, Lotus.
Hey, Lotus, what's going on?
Upgrade plus gravy.
Oh, okay. Who's that guy? So you can upgrade to the gravy tower. Gravy sauce, hash brown, mashed potatoes, sliced
At
cheese,
020
chicken fillet, and
F the
pepper
Den
dressing,
said hi,
all
Mike.
in one beautiful
At
combination.
Igwisread or something
have
said
never
I
seen
don't know
something
why,
like
but
this
he reminds
before.
me
It
of
looks
one
like
of the brothers
Thanksgiving
from the
between
Wild
two
Kratts.
buns.
I
Let's go
think that's
inside.
how it's spelled. At Igwisread or
It's
something
his,
said hello,
it's his
Lotus.
head. It's his head shape. It's his head shape and the hairstyle. They tend to the green one tend to have a similar hairstyle to them, and they sound kind of like, and they have that kind of face.
At L020 F the Den said waving hand emoji, waving hand emoji.
So like it's kind of crazy when you bring it up now. The Kratz brothers. I don't know if their sons still do the whole. I think their sons do the whole nature thing, but I doubt it.
See what else this menu has to
Like
offer.
I think the Kratz brothers was like right under the like Steve Austin at one point. Steve Irwin, I mean Steve Irwin.
At Nathaniel Draw said, oh, I miss
Here's the
Wild
best part about
Kratts.
KFC here in Korea.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm not in the main lobby area. I'm upstairs where
Zumba-hoo.
everybody eats, and I still have an ordering kiosk here. Amazing. Now, there's a couple of special foods here that I want to point out to you. This is the Zinger Double Down Tongdari. Instead of any bread, they have 2 pieces of fried chicken as the buns. Amazing. But wait, there's more. Here you can get Budweiser, Jim Beam Highball, or another type
At
of
Mike
Jim Beam.
has
So
said,
those
yeah,
are the
Steve Austin
chicken
giving the
burgers.
stunner
But take
to
a look at the snack
crocodiles.
section right here. Fried
Yep.
chicken. That looks nice. At last, the Up Gravy Tower. Let's give it a shot. I'm gonna order all this up, and this food is gonna meet me at my table.
At
All right, guys, we have our
L020
next
F
meal
the
right
Den said,
here,
oh
and
my
it looks
gosh, Wild
amazing.
Kratts
Here
was
is my first surprise.
Yeah, it
salsa
was.
sauce here, but not at the Taco Bell. Interesting. And also, I thought I was gonna get a highball, but turns out they don't have one. But they do have beer. All I had to say is, yes, I'm 19, and order a beer from a screen. And here it is.
What? You just had to say yes, I'm 19. You don't have to give no ID. That's bullshit. There's no way. That's bullshit. There's no way. You didn't give any form of identification. What? So you can just say I'm 19 and just get a drink? What the hell? The fuck? Oh, I know like other countries have I guess everything. Well, you know.
Oh, to be 19 in Korean again. Oh, that's good stuff. This is pure chicken skin. Of course, I've had chicken skin all over Asia, especially in Japan, but never did I think I would go to a KFC where you could just get the chicken skin. If KFC is famous for anything, it's how good the skin is on their crispy fried chicken. Cheers.
At Mike has said, Jink Canada is the same way.
Juicy, it's high calorie, it's indulgent.
For real?
Perfectly.
What the hell?
This is dangerous. This is the type of thing, if you eat too much, it will absolutely destroy your plumbing. It's one thing to destroy American fast food, it's another thing to destroy your apartment complex's entire toilet.
I know. I tell you something. I always feel like when it comes to Asians who make like American food, I feel like they can make their
At Mike has said
presentation of
theirs is at
food
18 though.
looks like almost commercial-esque. Like it looks like it's made in a
Bright
commercial.
Lopez said, to be fair, he doesn't look young.
Yeah, But like the thing is here is like when the Koreans or the Japanese or even the Chinese make like American style food, I feel like the presentation of the food looks like it's from America and looks like commercial made, but I feel like the food taste doesn't hold up to snuff. I don't know, that's just how I feel, but I could be wrong.
System. Meanwhile, we have this right here, the Double Zinger Burger. So it's called Double Zinger Tong Dadi. Tong means whole and Dadi means thigh. Now, if you look at the bottom of it, it's getting mushy already. Meanwhile, on this side, we've got bacon, a whole hash brown, and we've got cheese. This is just a complete monstrosity. What the hell? Really, it's the only way in a long time I've been able to get between two thighs. Don't worry, my wife doesn't watch the show. Beyond that, the cheese inside, it is like a cheap gas station liquid cheese. It's not that great.
You have to put your head between the okay, never mind.
The best part,
Can't be critical on every little thing.
dude, that is so rude. This is a public place, dude. I'm joking. The best part of this by far is the chicken. The chicken is legitimately good.
Found you! Oh my god, could not find the legs.
Yes, teach yes.
I could not find the legs.
Wouldn't advise
Finally
putting a
found
hash
them,
brown
my
in there.
god.
Beyond that, there's some funky sauces, plus some kind of a chili sauce, so it's a little bit spicy. This thing is a mess. Is it good? It's like climbing a mountain. It's worth it to do it. And then, do you need to climb Mount Everest a second time? Not really. One more food remains right here. This is the Up Gravy Tower. I love the branding. I love the concept. So far, everything's going very well. Now, here they're doing kind of what Taco Bell does, which is Taco Bell only has about 5 ingredients, but they mix and match them to make 150 menu items. Here, what are we doing? We got buns already. We got chicken, what looks to be a zinger fried thigh already. We got cheese already. We got mashed potatoes already. We have hash browns already. On the very top, that is the gravy. The gravy goes on the bun. It goes a little bit on the hash brown. Then you can see cheese, the pepper gravy, more gravy, mashed potatoes. It's like a Thanksgiving sandwich to go.
At Mike Casadeau, Japan has a law that food on them must be the same size as the
So we
picture
got
and at
mayonnaise
least
and
be
we have
somewhat
gravy,
similar
and
to
they're
what it
competing
looks
or
like on the
working together,
packaging.
I
They
guess.
probably have something similar to that, but not.
Oh,
At Mike Kaz said the size part.
that's crazy.
Side, it's like Deadpool and Wolverine. Are they friends?
Kofi Streambot said visit Artextric's Kofi page at.
It just
What
goes
Rick's
down too
official
smooth.
said be a
This is
support hero
genius
today.
creation. The
By
USA should
using
take advantage of
commands
this
like
moment immediately. Maybe they're
support.
using the Koreans as their test population, but it seems like it's working. This is a big winner. Here we started off with destruction, but here we ended with an absolute delight. Let's keep moving. So far we've tried 3 American fast food chains with surprise Korean menus. But did you know Korea actually has its own brand of fast food chain? It's right behind me, and it's called Loteria. In the past, I made a video about Loteria. I called it Asia's worst fast food chain, or something like that. Only then I was eating Loteria in Vietnam. Here, I've come straight to the source. Here's the problem with Loteria. Everything. Loteria is like a Korean person saw pictures of fast food, but they never got to see, touch, or taste it. From there, they mixed those images with hallucinations and local ingredients. And what you get is some of the most off-the-wall fast food you've ever seen anywhere. For example, why does this burger have so many legs? Yes, tentacles. It's not only for adult films in Japan, it's also for fast food here in Korea. So I'm gonna go find out if this is actually something legitimate and worth it inside. First of all, they have a protein drink cereal. The menu just begins immediately with confusion. What is that? Am I getting it? Yes. From here we have something they call the natural cheese stick. I would hate to see the unnatural cheese stick. Ugh. We also have fried file fish. It looks like fish sticks. I love fish sticks. From here, you can get the double hanwoo. Now, if you don't know about hanwoo, this is Korea's version of Wagyu. Japan has a lot of things that Korea also has, but they're just on different levels. You know, sake, soju, fresh ramen noodles,
At
instant
Nathaniel
noodles.
Draw said, I think
Wagyu.
they think Americans
Hanwoo.
just mix just about anything. And they ain't wrong, but still.
They're not wrong because we have a. As an American, I hate the fact that we obsess over the idea of cheese and like to include cheese in virtually fucking everything we eat. Still don't get that shit, but you know.
Better than Wagyu.
Who is this patriotic guy that keeps following me around?
I mean, like I'm talking in real. Korean beef is better.
There you have it. So we have a testimonial. I think let's try it. Beyond the hanwoo, they also have the Squid Alive Burger Hot. Have you ever seen a better combination of words in your life? This product is no longer available for purchase as the ingredients have run out, so please purchase another product. sorry, I feel weak. At this point, I'll even take a dead squid. I don't know how to express how heartbreaking it is that they have giant posters of squid everywhere, and it's not here. Moving on, we have the mozzarella burger. It looks like a regular beef patty with a patty of mozzarella. That actually looks pretty dang good. Let's try it out. Long cheese stick. It's like a normal cheese stick, but it's long. I'm so excited. Let's do this. All right, folks, we have our last meal, Lotteria. Do I respect it? No. But I'm glad it exists, and I like seeing what kind of fun stuff they come up with. Early on in the history of fast food, this was the first place to do a whole fried cheese puck. And then all the other fast food places started doing it. But can I come to a place like this and just eat a normal cheeseburger? No. They put so much sauce on it, and the beef tastes weird. All that being said, they have 4 foods here I've never tried
look up
before,
why we have government cheese. Think it's the same reason we have a mountain that has our cheese reserves.
It says
We have
Diet Coke.
cheese
So this is
reserves?
your coach
That's
right
a-
here. Your
we
Diet
have
Coach
cheese
tells you that you should be eating
do they have
200 calories worth of liquid. 22 grams of protein, though. It is a strange animal-free protein drink. It doesn't feel like it belongs on a fast food menu, though. That said, it tastes pretty good.
At
But then we have
Nathaniel
this
Draw
big
said,
old
yeah, we got
cheese
too much
schlong right
cheese.
here. That was a big bite. Still so much cheese stick.
Too
Sometimes
much
in life,
cheese,
you don't
bro.
need to actually make things better. You just need to make them longer. This cheese stick was very good.
At Mike
very
has said,
greasy,
gonna double
cheesy,
check real
got a nice
quick,
crunch on the
BRB.
outside.
Okay.
I love it. Also, very long. Moving on to our next fried delight. This is a fried file fish. The file fish is interesting because it's a strange looking fish from what I found. Here's a picture of a file fish right here. Yeah, apparently that's what we're eating. What the hell is this? Wow, this is like a really dried out piece of fish, and they put breading on top of it. You know what it reminds me of?
Adigwas
You go to
Reed
the
or
convenience
something
store
said,
here
I
and you can
found
get
out that
dried out
Teresa
squid.
cheese
It's a
that's
great
not
drinking
even
snack.
considered
This
cheese
is
because
the
it's more
fried
plastic
version of
and
that.
artificial
I can't
stuff
believe
than
someone thought to put
cheese.
this on the menu. I just think if you gave this to
I
an average
believe you.
American, they would be perplexed. The batter is
I
good.
absolutely
It's crunchy.
believe
The
you on
fish
that.
is chewy and sweet. Is it strange? Yes. Enjoyable? Also, yeah. Cleanse the palate. From here, we have 2 burgers remaining, and one of them is a squid burger. For some reason, when you order in English, they just tell you we don't have it. But if you order in Korean, no problemo. Interesting. I don't want to get conspiratorial, but I feel like they're worried about bad reviews from foreigners, so they don't even let foreigners buy this. Meanwhile, we have this. This is what they're calling the mozzarella
I found that
burger.
funny.
It looks decent. We got a load of veggies on there, but this is the best part. That is a patty just full of cheese. And then we have this. This is the beef patty. This is why I don't like Lotteria. That's not beef. The beef patties here are not good. But this is basically melted cheese wrapped in panko breadcrumbs that have been fried. Keep in mind, this is not the Han Woo. This is the Han. They're different. I may not enjoy Lotteria, but sometimes I do enjoy Lotteria. Do you see how conflicted this place makes me? That beef patty, it looks terrible. But then they put that melted cheese hockey puck underneath and everything is okay again. The cheese just literally oozing out of there. The reality is, you could just eat this without the burger patty and it might be even better. It's so satisfying. Aside from the patty, everything else here is pretty amazing. Actually, I like the vegetables. That sauce is not bulgogi. It's like a thick balsamic vinegar. It feels very classy, even though we're in such a casual restaurant. In the end, do I like it? Guiltily, I do. From here, we are moving on to our final burger of the day. This is the squid burger. Oh, there it is. Oh my God, there's a lot of lettuce. Sorry, you can't hide forever, little guy. That is nice, big, thick, fried squid tentacles all the way up to the squid's waistline. Somehow the squid lost its head. It's not just a piece of squid, but underneath there is some sauce that is on top of a patty that they say is also made from squid. Maybe that's where its head went. It's so crunchy. It's mixed with a very good Korean sauce. It's sweet, very spicy. This is the type of sauce you would usually find on Korean fried chicken. Only here, they're putting it on the squid. Meanwhile, look inside of that patty. It's all orange. It's like very unnaturally orange. This burger, it's confusing. It's a little scary, but it might be great.
At L020F, the den asks
Squid
American
has
cheese.
Nice, narrow tentacles, so they're frying all the way through. It's just straight up crunchy. It's not even chewy
I don't
like
think
typical
so.
calamari would be. The patty doesn't taste like any animal in particular. It's very crunchy though. It gives it a nice
At
little
Nathaniel
base
Draw
of
said,
support,
I
so
used
you're
to
not
hate
just
the
eating
idea
some
of
random
eating squid
awkwardly
BC
shaped
of Squidward. He was
Overall,
the only
I had
real
some
one in the
things like
bikini
this in
bottom.
Japan. That was a soft shell crab.
At Mike Cass said, okay,
This
there's
is
a
pretty
cheese
good.
cave
I mean,
in
this is the
Missouri
kind of
that
fast food
happened
place
because of a dairy scarcity that turned into a surplus of dairy, so they made cheese with it and saved it, but there's like 1 billion pounds of it.
Oh my God. Why do we need that much? Is there a reason for that?
bring your friend to say, oh, ha ha ha, look, they have squid inside of a burger, and then turns out it's pretty good. And then you get married, even though you're both guys, because that's cool now. A sandwich that'll turn you gay. That's my point, in a good way. Not that there could ever be a bad way to be gay. So that is 4 items plus a strange drink from Loteria. I gotta say, McDonald's, Burger King, and these other kind of standard American restaurants, the more they try to Koreanify their menu, Loteria is always 5 steps ahead. They look at McDonald's and what they're doing, and they go, okay, cute. Well, how about our cheese stick is unusually long? Is Loteria my favorite fast food? No. Am I glad it exists? Yes. Now, from everything I ate today, if I could only export one food from Korea to the USA, what would it be? Everything from Taco Bell. The Taco Bell experience here absolutely blew my mind. There's something perfect about a kiss of kimchi with a little bit of Tex-Mex. If you guys agree, I say we set up a date, we go to the Taco Bell headquarters, and we protest. And then it turns into a riot, and then, honestly, what do people say? They say riots are the language of people who want kimchi in their Taco Bell. Before we go,
We gotta stop using riots as a... using protest. We gotta stop being protesters. That shit's ass now. It's just annoying.
I want to say a huge thank you to my friend and local guide, Joe. Thanks, Joe.
Thank you, man.
Joe was instrumental in helping us find all of these locations for this video. He is a guide. He puts on food tours and custom tours too. So if you're interested in doing a tour with my guy, Joe, you can find his information downstairs in the description box. Thanks, Joe.
Thank you, man.
In this video, I'll attempt to survive for 24 hours eating only what I can find inside a Korean PC bong. But wait, what is a PC bong? Well, a PC bong is basically an internet cafe. PC means computer and bong means room. And here in the city of Seoul, there are over 20,000 PC bongs to choose from. Today I'll be visiting 2 PC bongs.
Well, they used to, but now how things going, it's just I can at least say to the majority of most people.
Said I get some protest, but honestly, they be protest over anything that could be solved with actual work.
Yeah, that's usually what it is. Like, protests used to work, like, in early 2000s, 90s, 80s, and stuff. Slowly, but they worked, and they wasn't violent as they used to be. Like, sometimes they'll get violent, but not the way that it does now. And I think that's that particular behavior.
I wish we'd all something said hello and back.
I believe, in my honest opinion, that particular behavior is only
Mike Cass said milk going bad, so they made it into something that has a long shelf life. So we a lot of cheddar and American cheese, which is actually a bunch of different cheeses melted together. Now it's its own.
Oh, okay. Cheese. Yeah, I don't know, cheese. But, like, the whole point is, like, I think the reason why people don't like protesters anymore, because they protest, like you said, you can protest virtually everything and anything when it just comes with a little bit of work, and most people don't want to do it because people like, and this protesting behavior didn't really go off till the internet became 100%, like, everyone had it, and like in the 90s, like, okay, this is what I'm saying. People in the 80s, 70s, 90s, and even early 2000s, when they was protesting something, you legitimately cared about what they had to say, because there was no internet, there was no clout, there was no, like, it was either that protesting was in that particular area and that was it, and that was the end of that. Whatever happens there, happens there. There was no global anything, there's no, none of that shit. So when people, like, girls who used to be, like, straight up feminists, who used to, do patriarchy stuff and want equal pay and all that stuff.
And Nathaniel Draw said it matters back then. BC, most people couldn't speak on what
they
want.
Well, not as they couldn't speak on what they want. It's just like you knew what they wanted based on what they, what they want, because there was no, like, higher incentive other than what they was asking for. So like if you work like at a factory, and there was a bunch of people who are protesting because they feel like they're not getting enough pay, genuinely the people are there, the people who actually work there, not people who are just there for clout and trying to be over there because they need to be part of something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, let's say like 30 of the workers are protesting because they feel like they're not getting a lot of, like, pay or benefits or whatever the case may be, right? Usually it will stay within that grasp of 30 or a little bit higher, 30, 36, 37, like family, friends, or something like that. But beyond that, that was it. Now, if, like, those 30 workers were asking for pay and stuff, it will go from 30 to, like, 75 in an instant, because as soon as those people start bringing other people into their cause, like the Gaza thing, and then the LGBT thing, and then the Black Lives Matter thing. Now they're all together in one thing, trying to protect one thing. It's like the environmental people. They go and make a constant problem, and then you find out they're part of BLM, and they're part of like fucking Antifa, and then fucking the flag and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like after a while, you start realizing most of these movements isn't really solely on their own. They're always connected to each other one way or another, and you find out they're rich people are paying these people who have no job to go and do these things because they're getting paid to do it. It was happening in the George Floyd riots. It was happening within the what was the other riot? Fuck, what was it? Fuck. There was another riot, I forgot. Oh my god, I'm going blank on it. But you know what I'm talking about. So like most cases, most of these people are not genuine people who actually care about the cause. They just want to be part of something or want to destroy things. 9 times out of 10, they have you not noticed ever since the whole riot thing?
Mike has said Rodney King riot.
There we go. Like Rodney King. Like have you noticed that ever since like all these riots and protests has been just going on for the last 5, 10, 15 years? None of them get solved. They just get forgotten.
And Nathaniel Draw said the No King riot.
Or that one too. Like think of it that way. Like you notice that every single riot that happens or protest that ends up being riots, they never really fix it. It just they get into a big fight and then it just dies off. Remember Asian hate? That died. Just died. Like most things just die off because it's just like it's not cool anymore. Most of them doing it because kids are just they're bored.
Nathaniel Draw said it be said when I truly agree with what they are saying, but they just act too stupidly about it.
Yeah, like let me use another example. Like this is not technically a riot. It was not even a protest. It was just like a sweepstakes thing, and it was the Kai Cenat thing. Right? That had nothing to do with any form of rioting at all. That like any form of like protesting of anything. But because those kids want to be part of something, it ended up bad for Kai in New York. So majority of the time, it doesn't have to be actually a protest against anything. You just need a good subset of people that's over there and get enough buzz that a bunch of kids from nowhere will come out of nowhere just to cause trouble because they want to be part of something. That's why riots, people don't take protesters seriously anymore. No one takes anyone who's a revolutionary at all seriously because they're all just here for clout. They're just clout demons. All of them. They're just clout demons. It's just like Hassan when he walked up on Speed, when Speed got some type of trophy for the Streamer Awards or some shit.
Nathaniel Draw said the no oil stuff killed it TBH.
Yeah. So like they're just clout demons. All of them. Because they can just pull out their phone and say, I'm at the riots.
Atel020F the Den said the annoying thing is that even old people protest and waste their time.
Yeah. Usually. And when old people do it, you can't even tell if they're being genuine with it because they're probably getting clout somewhere down the line or being paid for it. So you can't even tell. So that's why people in the 90s back or in early 2000s back, you took them seriously. Now you can't take them seriously because they're all just wearing each other's skin suit because it's just convenient. Like watch, once the Gaza thing literally goes away, or it's not cool enough anymore, you'll stop seeing it. Remember when we was all for the Ukrainian thing? See how we don't even talk about that almost ever rarely?
And Nathaniel Draw said, well, they actually risked their lives, they would actually die.
Are you talking about the old people, or are you talking about the, Wait, which one are you referring to? Because, like, I don't know what you're referring to.
The first is very cheap, where you can stay for a full day for just $10. Then later we'll visit a much more expensive...
Oh yeah, they'll actually die, but you know.
The PC bomb that could cost you up to $120.
Or maybe they're just bored because like they have nothing better to do because they have something to do.
For a full day of gaming.
All right, folks, our first PC bong is right behind me, a place known as PC9. On the outside sign here, they advertise 3 things. The first and most important for all the addicts here in Korea, game. With no game, no reason to come. After that, you need sustenance. Eventually, you will get hungry, you will starve, and you will perish. Therefore, number 2, food. 3, you need to be able to email your wife and kids every few days to let them know you're alive. So online, also very important. Here to use the computer, it costs only $1 per hour. What about the food situation? Well, we're gonna go inside and find out. Right here is something that you're gonna find at any of these PC bongs. First of all, hydration, water, coffee for energy. Then right here we have the snack center. Things that will last a long, long time, unlike your relationships the longer you're playing video games. Now, here is the food and kitchen area. I'm kind of amazed because you don't usually go to a place like this and find meat hanging out in a cooler. So I'm pretty sure you can actually order delicious roasted meats to your computer. That's amazing. Beyond that, as I peek inside of the kitchen, I can see they have a bit of an oven here. Over here they have a ramen section, and down there they have induction ovens for cooking the ramen.
Yeah, you can stay there. You can literally stay there all day, all night, for days.
At Mike Cass said wanna go to one of those manga cafes. Oh, apparently there's gonna be a cat cafe opening up in my town, but not sure how that'll turn out.
Ooh. Cat cafes. Should do a video on that. That'd be fun. That actually sounds really fun. I want to try that. Cat cafes, right? Let's go.
Ground right there. Beyond that, we have a soda
Nathaniel
fountain
Draw
machine
asks,
here with
you live in
Mountain
Japan,
Dew,
Mike?
Pepsi, and a
Eddie
soda I've
was
never
read or
heard of
something
before.
said I love
Tams.
cat cafes.
Nice. So far the food selection looks promising, but there's a problem. You actually don't come up here to order. You're supposed to be ordering from your computer. All right, folks, I am at my PC. I am ready to be entertained. First of all, they have stuff you can watch. Netflix, YouTube, Disney+. The best part, though, is when you're hungry, you just pull over this menu here. Right here are all the different items available here for you to consume. They have the prices, and they have an online ordering system so that when you order here...
You never heard of a cat cafe before? Oh my god. So yeah, they have cafes where you can really get coffee and whatever. Eat food, and the whole place is riddled with cats.
West Coast of the USA, that's all I'm gonna say, Nate. No more, no less. At Nathaniel Draw said okay.
But like, yeah, there's cat cafes where you can just like you buy food and sandwiches or whatever and drinks, whatever, and the whole
At
shtick.
L020F the Den asks, do you get to pet the cats for free?
Yeah, you can get the cats. You can touch the cats. I'm pretty sure. Cats are just walking around. There's like 7, 8, 9, 10 cats, 20 cats, I think, just running around. They could just chilling. Sometimes they fight amongst each other. Yeah, that's a thing.
Kitchen gets notified, and you don't have to be interrupted from whatever you're doing. These are the more simple items they have here. Everything from churros. They have tteokbokki with cheese,
something said a lot of them enjoy
chicken
you, though,
skin.
lol.
We have mandu,
Yeah.
dumplings. Right here is what this PC bong
And they probably might run away from you too. So
is really known for. This is
I
barbecue.
think the cafe craze came from Japan. Makes sense. And it came to the U.S.
At
I'm going to build up
L020F
to
the Den
this.
said
First, I want to start
okay.
with what we see on this page. Right here, we appear to have a cheese corn dog. Am I going to order a cheese corn dog? Absolutely. Right here, we have chicken. This is Wang Galbi chicken. So it's king short rib chicken. Let's try some of that. I think we should try this too. This is a cheese donkasu tteokbokki. Donkasu is like a fried pork or chicken cutlet. And then at the base, we have the classic Korean pounded rice cake. Let's get that too. This is how they get you. To come here and use this computer, it costs about $1 per hour. But look how much I'm spending on food already. $17,500. It's a steep price, but listen, me as a gamer, I have to keep myself fed. I have to stay sharp.
As the kitchen prepares my order, let's get a better look at this PC bong.
These are the gaming consoles. These are the centers where you come and where you pay $1 per hour to jack yourself into the video game system.
Why are you saying it like that? Why did that tells me that you don't play video games. That's the way you say it sounds so weird. You make it sound weird.
In a moment, I'm going to be speaking to a PC bong expert, a Korean who understands who is coming here, why they're coming here, and what is the big draw between Koreans and these internet cafes. But first, let's check out
At
our
Mike has
first
said at
food
least he
course
didn't
and
say
try it
off.
out.
At Nathaniel Draw said jack yourself doesn't sound
All
right.
right, folks, course
It
one has
does
arrived, and I gotta say, I'm going to be eating a lot better.
At
than
least
I
you
thought.
didn't say
Let me take you back to 2008 when I moved to Korea. At that time, when you went to a PC bong, they had kimbap and they had cup noodles. That was
At
it.
L020F the Den said to jack yourself into the gaming system nerd face emoji.
Dog. It's so much ketchup.
It just sounds like jack yourself. I think that comes from what,
Eddie Wisreed or something said bless you.
then that come from the jackin term came from in the I think it came from the early 2000s where I wouldn't say Matrix. I think it came from Mega Man NT Warrior. Because I remember that LAN used to say that a lot. You know how back in those days they used to have like every anime like thing that was trying to sell you a video game or a toy. There was always some form of like catchphrase. Yu-Gi-Oh was like, you duel, or like was it it was just like duel, I think. And then it was like Pokemon gotta catch them all, or a case may be. And then I think for those who watch Mega Man NT Warrior, I think LAN used to say jack in. Now hearing that now sounds fucking funny. I think he used to say that a lot because it was in that internet craze type shit. Where in the game, I think in the show, he'll anywhere was literally like it was like in the future, but not really, kinda, because they thought in the future it was gonna be like have these little avatars, like, which is weird.
At L020F the Den said Beyblade was let it rip or something.
Yeah, Beyblade was let it rip, and I think I forgot what Bakugan was. I think Bakugan had their own. Everything that had a toy or was trying to sell you a video game in some form had some form of catchphrase. There was a catchphrase attached to it, so you knew what the hell you was referring to. So like,
At Mike Kaz said let it roll, I think.
let it roll. You are not saying that. No, you purposely said that wrong. Let it roll. No way. No, wait. For Bakugan? No, there's no way. What was the catchphrase? No, wait. Are you talking about Bakugan? Are you talking? Wait, hold on. Bakugan.
At Nathaniel Draw said let it spin.
Let it spin. Bakugan Battle Plan. Okay. Oh my god.
At Mike Kaz said it's morphing time, turtle power jaw sum. At L020F the Den said let it rotate. At English or something said Bakugan to me was a different version of Pokemon. At Nathaniel Draw said time to rotate.
Oh wait, there was 3 of them. Time to rotate. There was 3 of them. They had 3 catchphrases. And Bakugan, which I never really watched the show. I didn't really like the show because of the whole like card and throwing the toy on the thing. It was for Bakugan it was gate card set.
At L020F the Den said we circling with this one.
We're circling with this one. We're circling with this one. They had 3 catchphrases. I did not know this, but Bakugan said Bakugan Brawl. I guess players would say that sometimes, and then they'll say ability activate. I guess this is when
said, "Oh, that's stupider than let it roll."
Let it roll. Let's go, Drago. Let's go, Drago. Okay, let's say well-known phrases include opening narration for the series, various character-specific lines like "Let's go, Drago" or "Pop out." Pop out, Bakugan, stop time and go. Yeah, I guess whatever the fuck. Oh no, the number. I don't know why this was a thing.
At Nathaniel Draw said, "I always wonder why the players sweat when the Playblade blade."
Bro, I never understood this, and this is where somehow
at Mike Kaz said
Beyblade went off the rails in like season 3.
At Mike Kaz said it's more than time.
Like season 3 with Tyson and them. That I think that's where Beyblade ended and stayed there. Any Beyblade after that, I don't really consider it. Well, I know it's Beyblade to y'all because y'all even grew up with it, and that's fine. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying like Beyblade to me was Tyson and his crew, right? So like the craziest thing.
At Nathaniel Draw said, "Yo, didn't someone almost get sniped with a baby blade?"
I think so. Like it was ridiculous. Like the Beyblade was ridiculous to a degree where people was like there was ancient bays and spirits and spinning tops. It was trying to copy what Yu-Gi-Oh was doing, but Yu-Gi-Oh was a little bit more like, you know, it had more believability because of the whole Egyptian thing. So it's like, okay, I get it. But when the Beyblade thing was like trying to be like everything Beyblade, it was kind of like ridiculous. It was like, it was trying to be like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh at the same time. Like everyone talks, you eat, sleep, shit Beyblade. That was, right?
Atel020F the Den asks, don't the Beyblades like talk to you or SMTH?
No, I don't think so. I think they'll telepathically talk to their Bay users in one way, but they won't like directly talk. Like I think majority of them will know.
Said, bro, they were somehow training as well.
Yeah, they'll do a lot of training for some odd reason. Like you're pulling a top, but for some odd reason you have to do push-ups. It didn't make a lot of sense. Like
And Nathaniel Draw said, how do you train using a Beyblade?
I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I think it got crazy to me is when season 3, I think it was season 3 or season 4, but I think it was season 3. The final season on Beyblade for Tyson and his friends was when
020F the Den said it's literally a luck game.
It was like
Aniguisread or something asks, spin harder.
It was spin harder. It was like it was the fight between Tyson and Kai.
At Mike Kaz said rowing exercises would be better for ripping a pull cord.
If they did that, then I could understand, but they was actually doing like push-ups and they was doing track and weights and shit. I was like, what is this? Like, this is kind of funny. Like, it's like as a kid you don't think about it, but now as an adult, like that's fucking dumb. But like the fight between Kai and Tyson was probably the most insane thing I seen, because like they was scratched up, they had scars and everything. I'm thinking to myself, dude, you're standing up on the balcony. How the fuck are you getting hurt?
Nathaniel Draw said, yo, why are they running for a top game, lol?
I don't know. Like the fight between
Aniguisread or something said funded by the gym.
It's like it's weird because like when Tyson and Kai would fight, they would get literally hurt.
At Mike Kaz said these are prison rules with Beyblades.
It was the strangest thing.
Atel020F the Den said it's emotional damage that gives them scares.
It's emotional damage.
That's nice. Wash it down with a little bit of the sweet nectar from the gods. Coke Zero. Oh, what the hell?
Bro, are you getting sponsored by Coke? There's no way you would make something like that for Coke. That's bullshit.
A wiener. I was not expecting that, but that is delicious. From here, let's get into this tray right here. First of all, this is fried chicken. It has wang galbi sauce.
Nice.
This is a sauce that would most commonly be put on beef, but here, they're putting it on chicken.
Atel020F the Den said
oh my God, it makes me want to keep gaming. How do I jump over this? Wow, all this gaming is making me hungry for another bite. This is very spicy. It's very sweet, but it has a delicious
Kofi
kind of
Streambot
tang
said
that would work
visit
perfectly with
Artextric's
beef, but then
Kofi
your mind
page
goes, wait, but this is chicken, and that's the fun of Korea. This is the donkasu. This is a fried pork cutlet. The pork has been flattened out.
Aniguisread or something said the Beyblades were part of the imagination. What actually happened was that they would physically fight guys. And Nathaniel Draw said bro played for 2 seconds.
That's like, oh no, man.
Bottom beneath the pork cutlet,
that was kind of crazy though.
Bathing in the gochujang sauce. Let's give it a shot.
Do you know the irony? The irony, the major irony in Beyblade was that everyone was in shape for no reason. Everyone was in shape for no reason. If there was overweight, it was on purpose. Like it was literally on purpose. If you was literally playing Beyblade in the world of Beyblade, you were in shape for some fuck ass reason. And then you think to yourself, the people who actually play Beyblade in real life are not in shape. It's usually not.
It's porky, and then there's cheese.
Or something said it was because it was funded by the gym.
The best part is they don't bring back any
Nathaniel said if the blades were giant, then I would understand.
That would make sense. What just happened?
Here, this is the rice cake itself.
Is that udon?
That's good. All right, so that is course number 1, but I want to build up to something even more substantial right after doing some more gaming. Oh, I love gaming. Oh, there we go. How come I...
The more he keeps saying, I love gaming, I'm getting, you know, hungry from all this gaming, makes me think he doesn't play game in the slightest. No one talks like this. Gamers do not say, I'm gaming. Bro, you sound like a old person.
I could pick a black guy or a white guy, but no Korean guy. Seriously, what's going on here?
At the Den said giant Beyblades would just use goofy.
Barbecue
At Nathaniel Draw said, dude, I don't even think he knows the exact keys.
Nope.
Pig.
And he's playing, I can tell he's playing PUBG, and he's like...
Those? Right here they have something
Bro
called
does not play video games.
Moksal is like the pork neck. It's a very delicious kind of pork. I'm gonna get that too. Listen, some people like gaming. This is my gaming. If I came here in real life, I would just come here and I would win the high score for high calorie count of the day. Here we have nakji bokkeumbap, like a octopus fried rice. I think we'll go with that. So that is my order. It is surprisingly expensive, 29,000. So from here, I'm going to head to the kitchen and see how they make this in a PC bomb. Let's go. This is the owner of this establishment right here. The owner's name is John
Nathaniel Draw said, "I know that I look at him. He doesn't look that old."
I cannot believe that in this tiny kitchen, he is making everything.
I would say he's 35. He looks like he's in his 35s, or at least 33.
At Nathaniel Draw said, I just assumed he was old NGL.
Actually, no, I would assume he's in his late 30s. Late 30s, early 40s. I would say that. Late 30s, early 40s, like 38, 37.
At L020F, the Den said he looks in his 50s.
50s? Nah, no way. Let me see. What's his name? Hold up. Let me see. This is with More Than Best. What's his name? What's his... Hold on.
At Nathaniel Draw said, nah, not 50s, no way.
No way. Like 40s at early 40s at least. Hold on. Host. Is that him? Sunnyside, popular show. Anthony Bryan, American Celebrity Chef Arthur. Is that him? No, that's not him. Hold up, hold up. I got this. What's his name? What is his best ever? Like, his name is Best. Okay. Show host name.
At Nathaniel Draw said, I wish we could put GIFs in chat like an Instagram reel.
Sunny. What's his name? Sunny? Oh, okay, that's his Sunny set. Is that his name? Okay, how old is he? He's 41, yeah. I was right. Late 30s, early 40s.
F the Den said saxophone emoji bug emoji.
Bro's 41. He was born in 1984. I knew it. He looks like in his late 30s, early 40s.
At Nathaniel Draw said, checks out.
Yeah, that he don't look like no 50. No way. No way.
See on that menu, like,
unless if he was in his 50s, then he's getting crazy surgery. Well, not surgery. I would say like he has some like makeup people who was really doing his makeup really well.
30 different options. It's amazing. Right here we have the samgyeopsal or the pork belly. I need to stop pointing at my own belly when I say pork belly.
Step 1.
And Gusreed or something said the other day I asked the Alexa
like
when the rain was going to stop and they said it is raining outside.
Meat dealer.
Next, the pork neck joins the pork belly. Then all of it heads to the air fryer.
As the owner, it's going to be very difficult to hire somebody to replace you here. You have to understand computers, and you have to understand about 30 different menu items. Beyond that, I mean, they're probably having technical problems all the time. So he's kind of a half tech guy, half chef guy.
When the meat is done, he adds a bit more spice, then plates each meat separately.
Draw said Alex fed up.
Now, aside from the octopus rice, I ordered a different type of rice. It is white rice with an egg that also has soy sauce and butter. It's something I've never tried in Korea that's become a bit trendy lately, so let's give it a shot.
First, 2 eggs are cracked into a container with oil. Then a little bit of soy sauce is added for flavoring before it's handed off to Chef Mike.
I do admire this man as a chef because the food quality or the organization, you don't find this at some restaurant. This is what you'll find at a lot of nice restaurants. And the idea here is that the food should be laid out the same every time. This is a way of creating consistency for your menu items, and he's doing it here at a PC bar. Jimmy, thank you for joining me.
No problem.
On your channel, you go to these different internet cafes and people are really interested in this.
Yes.
Why do you think people are so interested in learning about different types of internet cafes?
I think it's just that a lot of people have fond memories about going to internet cafes, especially when they're younger. In many countries, it's not as popular as it used to be, just because a lot of us can't afford to have a PC at home now.
What are the type of people coming to a place like this?
I want to say a lot of young people as a group, they like to play video games side by side because that makes it more fun. I also heard that
if we had random crap like this, nothing will get done. Not like anything's getting done now. So you don't want to incentivize that anymore. Remember, those are not just like, they're not there just to hang out. You can live there. You can you can stay there for like a hotel or whatever. Right? So, you know. And it like, imagine a bunch of homeless people just running up in there.
Recently, a lot of people that are not very well off would just spend the whole day in a PC bang because, you know, it's only like $1 hourly and their food is cheap.
It's $1 hourly. If it's if it's $1 hourly in America, it'll be $20 hourly, or $10 hourly, or $5 hourly. I'm telling you, a lot of people won't be able to sit in there.
At L020F, the den said, man, I'd live there if I were homeless.
So it's like one way to have a full day of entertainment with low budget.
So what do you think about the food they're serving here, and how is it similar or different from other PC bangs today?
The den said, just keep asking
like
for
this
dollars.
Fried rice or just plain white rice in other PC bang too. But this proper Korean barbecue, now I haven't seen that before.
Come take a look. We've got pork belly. Right here we have the pork
Nathaniel
neck,
said,
and they
I'd
both
die
look
if I were
delicious.
homeless,
I think
I
we
wouldn't
should
survive.
build up to the pork. But first, let's talk about this. Is this a dish you've seen before in Korea?
I have not.
Should we give it a shot?
Let's do this.
Cheers.
It is good.
It almost tastes a little bit like caramel for a second. There's something great about the rich butter and then that very savory, salty soy sauce. I love it. So right here we have like a octopus rice.
Yes, apparently they're very intelligent too.
Yes, these octopuses are so amazing. They're so smart. They can solve simple problems, and also, even more amazingly, they can be chopped into little pieces and be put into rice. Cheers. Here we got that spicy gochujang. I have the sense, the flavor of octopus, but I've not chewed any actual octopus.
There's a little teeny bit of a piece of him.
Oh, there he is. Fried rice in a bag, microwave. That's what that is. Meanwhile, this was cooked on site. This was cooked in an air fryer. And I'm thinking this could maybe be the future of barbecue in Korea. They don't do the charcoal. Each table has an air fryer. They dump the pork in, and this is what comes out.
Technology.
Let's start with the pork belly. Ooh, take a look at that little guy right there. Let's take a moment and just appreciate where we are. We are in a giant computer internet cafe, and we're about to eat delicious Korean barbecue.
Animals while eating said animal.
That's really good.
It's gonna suck. It's gonna, yo, I'm telling you now, it's gonna suck when we start splicing DNA with humans, and then humans who think they identify as the actual animals going to have a problem.
Like me talking about how pigs could be pets while eating bacon.
Right? But it's going to get crazy when we start splicing human DNA with animal DNA, and people who are littering...
Something said I have to go for now, be right back hopefully.
Alright, and it's going to be crazy when we have like living, talking furries for like in real life, where people are like part animal. It's gonna get insane when they're gonna start talking about like, oh, you're eating my peoples.
At L020F, the den said, see ya.
That day is coming. Or if we don't blow ourselves to
Draw said, you know. At Nathaniel Draw said by Red.
Later, Red.
Crispy. There's nice kind of crunchy fried bits. There's a good chewy texture to it. It naturally has some delicious flavor of its own without any sauce. It's gonna get crazy.
I personally would like it to be grilled on the pan
At
just because more oil means
said we're
more
going to be
flavor.
having
I do think it's a great way to cook inside an internet cafe, just because it doesn't smell bad. Let me try this one with the sauce. Now
Hi. Oh, hey. Not Noah. I think I'm saying not Noah. Okay, I'm going to figure out how to gift you with the
At Nathaniel Draw said, I doubt that's gonna happen, plus it would be nasty looking.
Your art is really inspiring to me, and I would practice every day to draw like you. It really became a hobby. Aw. I didn't see that one coming. So thank you, even
Kozel
if you
said,
don't
"Bait
think
boy."
you helped. Aw. No problem. If I'm saying your name right, please tell me. Is it not Noah? Nanoa? I feel like I'm saying your name wrong. If I'm saying your name wrong, please
Kozel
correct
said,
me.
me bumba.
But thank you. I appreciate it. I didn't see that coming. I didn't really actually see that coming. I thought that's amazing. Oh, thank you. Not Noah. Is it best if I wait? Which one would you want me to call you? The whole name or something shorter? No or not?
At Nathaniel Draw asks my number.
No. There's someone right now on Instagram because I have Instagram watching. Where I have Instagram on, so when I'm doing work like this, the boring stuff, like when we're watching these videos, when we're doing our reactions,
At Nathaniel Draw said Mbumba.
No, the person's name is NOTNOAH 847. So I was making sure I'm saying their name right. Just Noah is fine. Okay, I got you, Noah. I got you. I'm glad that I helped you. I'm having no problem.
Nathaniel Draw said, "Oh."
Yeah, I got you, bro. So I'm glad that my work has helped
said,
you.
"Okay."
Ugh, I didn't see that coming. I was not expecting anyone to say anything like that to me. But thank you, I appreciate it.
That's called 쌈장, which is a mix of soybean paste and gochujang sauce.
It's comments like that that keeps me going doing stuff like this.
Actually, I take back what I said about air frying it. It is really
really Noah, just to let you know, if you want to hear what we're talking about and you want to be part of the stream, you can come over here on YouTube or Twitch or whatever platform. There's TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. You won't be able to hear it on Instagram because, well, it'll be too loud and stuff. So if you want to come over here and watch it with us, you can give your opinion and stuff. We're just watching food. So if that's something you like, you can draw with us as long as we're doing, we're making, you can draw with us as we're talking about food.
Cry happily.
So yeah. Cry happily.
That's good. What do you think?
a little dry. It's the healthier option out of the two.
I also like that he's hit these both with a little bit of seasoning. So even though it's nice to have the sauce here, you kind of don't need it. I thought today I was destined just to see sad people playing sad video games, eating sad food. So far, only 2 of those things are true. But the food is excellent. But here's the thing. This is our first of 2 locations. This is our cheapest location. But from here, we're going to go to a very expensive location. What does that look like? And how is the food going to be different from this? Let's go find out. We have arrived at our
thank you.
most expensive PC of the day, a place known as Base Camp.
Hey,
If you look at the sign, it says Base Camp, but just beneath it, it says PC Cafe, console, goods, and snack. They have one snack. It better be a good one. At our last location, it costs about $1 per hour, but here, if you rent their biggest private room, it costs over 12 times that price. We're talking
I gotta get the arms. I can't find the arms now.
$12.88 per hour. So is it possible that this place is 12 times better? And what about the food? We're gonna head inside now to find out. All right, folks, we are descending away from the sunlight and into the darkness of the basement. Now, as far as I understand, this is a PC bong owned by an esports team here in Korea. Koreans, they're really...
Wait, you wish what? You wish Jersey had more graffiti than New York? Why Jersey specifically? Is there a reason for that?
Good at shooting in the Olympics, and they're really good at computer games. Shooting in real life, not so good. Unless
when I'm
it's in LA and there's some riots.
Like, no joke, it's bad. I know how you feel.
Wow, this place, it already feels better.
Like right now, I'm thinking of getting a new chair, because this one I think has been destroying my tailbone. I gotta get a new chair.
At Nathaniel Draw said, I live in Jersey.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
More modern, but I doubt they have pork in an air fryer.
At the Den said, I wish graffiti would be more common, but like appropriate graffiti.
The esports elite of South Korea. Look at these guys. Young, agile, handsome.
I'm not gonna lie. I know this sounds racist. It probably is. I'm not even gonna lie. But these guys, I think what makes it hard for me to think they all look alike is because they have the same hairstyle. They all have the same similar hairstyle.
Said, wait.
They all look the same. And not because they're Asian, it's just that they have hairstyles. It's kind of hard to tell between them.
Are these different people?
See? See? He said it! See? He said it! Are these different people or it's the same person? It's the hairstyle. It has to be the hairstyle. It has to be the hairstyle. They all have the same haircut.
F the Den said Lamau.
It's like the same person.
So first of all, this place is well lit.
They're
and
all
it is
named after
gigantic.
frying
Compared
pan
to the last place
falling
we
on
went,
the
that
floor.
was a dungeon. Yes, a delicious dungeon. But here, I mean, take a look. Yes, as you walk in right here, there's a huge projector screen showing some games available here. I would say one big difference between the last place and this one is that was all PC, but here you can play PC or you can play console games too. There's Xbox, PS5, and there's Nintendo Switch as well. Ooh, right here it looks like we have.
Actually, it's a toxic part of their culture.
And Nathaniel
where
Draw said,
schools
"Stop
tell
dying
students, where students that they shouldn't stay. Oh, okay, I believe that. I remember. It's, yeah, it makes sense.
The caffeine bar. Here you can double down on your Red Bulls. You can get some lattes. You can get.
I think that's in most of like Japanese, Korean, and I think Chinese culture.
Espresso shots. Anything you need to keep the focus. Maybe they even sell a little bit of Adderall. They don't. Inside here, you can actually see where some esports teams compete. Here, computer parts, all of this stuff. Fans,
At
cooling
L020F
systems,
the Den
lights.
asks,
It
are they
looks
like all
very
forced
cool.
to
I
get
know
the
a little
same
bit more about
haircut?
food than computers. Can you tell? Walking around here, I would say there's got to be 100 to maybe 200 different places
on the
to sit
wrong
down and
one.
play.
Damn.
Now, if you want to save money, you can grab a PC out here with everybody else like these
Oh wait, did I
guys.
turn
But
down?
if you want the VIP
Oh, never
treatment,
mind. Oh my
you're
god.
gonna go inside of here. This is the room that costs an astounding, a staggering $12.88 per hour. It has a couch. It has 2 computers. It has a large, curvy, flat-screen TV. It has the height and air filtering technology.
And Nathaniel Draw said, if you were born with red or blonde hair, you would be
And
asked
listen,
to
you
dye
have
it
seen
black.
the gamer's typical diet so far today. You need one of these filters if you're gonna survive hanging out.
Just to be fair, I'll let you send one drawing.
At L020F
I usually do
the
that
Den
for my
said, "Oh, dang."
students because they're paying for that, but because you was cool, I'll let you send like one picture and I'll look at it. You can send me on Discord or Instagram. Just send me a message on Instagram.
Now with 5 other gamers in a room like this, talking about farts, people. This right here, the fart killer,
The fart destroyer.
the fart
annihilator.
So listen, I can't wait to jump in. I'm a huge gamer. I love games. I love solitaire, for example.
Bro is lying. Bro's lying. Like, the way he says it, it sounds awkward. I'm a huge gamer. I play games. I play solitaire. Really, bro? I know you're from 1984, but damn. Jesus Christ. Why are you trying to, like, I get it. Like, you know what?
And Nathaniel Draw said, he's diff not a gamer.
I think most people will take you seriously if you just said, you know, I'm not big in video games. I haven't played video games in a good while, but like these are some crazy stuff. Like if you said that, then people will take you seriously. But you sound like someone's dad trying to be relatable. Stop saying you're a gamer. You're not a gamer.
At Silvercomet 251 said, if they want to lie to themselves, then you can't really get through their heads.
True.
At L020F the Den said, I'm a huge gamer.
I don't.
Nerd face emoji.
I don't think a lot of people know. Oh, well, young people know what solitaire is. No, it's okay. Plus, on Insta, it won't let me.
At Silvercomet 251
Unless
said, being
you're
straight to the
following
point
me,
is better.
So don't worry about it. Okay, I got you.
So I'm gonna fire this baby up. I'm gonna see what kind of games they have, and then 10 seconds after that, I'm gonna check out their food menu.
And Nathaniel Draw said,
Actually,
no, I don't.
actually, what you can do, Noah, you can join the Discord and you can show your artwork to the group. We have a very good community over there about art stuff. You can go over there.
At Silvercomet 251 said, also hello.
It's in the It's in my profile, my link tree.
This PC is much more sleek, modern,
Hey,
and
Silver.
fast. Also, it comes preloaded with my favorite game called Menu. So
At
here are all the different levels. I'm
L020F
gonna
the
start
Den
with
said,
this
I'm gonna
level
fire
right
this
here,
baby
and then
up.
there's like
Nerd face emoji, nerd face emoji,
This
nerd
is the
face
same
emoji.
exact ordering system as the last location. What's fun about this place is that since it's sponsored by a professional esports team, you can look at the foods and you can see which of the members like which of the foods. Now, is it true? I don't know. It's marketing. They're trying to make a buck. I get it. So just
I don't get that. Just because I have my favorite player and I see their
I'm
food,
gonna eat your art served plates, please.
I don't understand that. That doesn't make any sense. What does that make me want to eat it? Like, just because they like it.
Last location, we're going to start small and build up to something much more substantial. On this page, there are a ton of fried food. They have french fries, they have fried chicken, they have waffles. Wait, hold on a second. They have fried chicken.
Okay,
they have waffles. I
gotcha.
think they have chicken and waffles. Right here, mini waffle, order 2. Right here, chicken tender, 4-piece. Yes, I'm pretty sure I just invented Korean chicken and waffles. Nice. I think to go with that, I want something sweet. This is something you don't see every day. It's a loaded french fry, but it's honey butter french fries. Let's give it a shot. For our last fun snack, I found something I've never seen before in Korea. This is a type of dumpling. It says cone, cheese, fries, mandu. So we have our order here. I'm going to send it to the kitchen, and then I'm going to go to the kitchen to see if it will let us get a glimpse of the magic behind the counter.
Almost there.
All right, folks, so we have round 1 right here at the most expensive PC bottle we could find in Seoul, and this spread looks amazing. Now, I am right now watching one of my favorite gamers. This is Faker staring right at me. Oh, there he is. Hey.
Obviously, he picks the one that most people know who Faker is. Dude, stop. It comes off very hard. Like, stop. It's so cringe. Stop saying this.
Nathaniel Draw said, I'd even know why there was a point where being a gamer used to be seen as a negative.
Right. No, it's just so frustrating. This, like, you know what he sounds like? He sounds like the people who said they're into anime. They always been into anime, but you found out in their background they always hated anime, and they made fun of people who was into anime and never watched a single anime in their life. And the first anime they ever watched was like, I don't know, Death Note or something within the pandemic. And then they said they was always an anime fan. They just never knew.
Nathaniel Draw said yes.
This is annoying. It's fucking annoying. Okay, so I forgot my mom banned Discord on my phone, so never mind. Okay, I got you, bro. Sorry about that.
I just gotta keep playing this game. But
we were Nathaniel Draw said, bro, they didn't know Goku had a tail, dude.
You're right! I forgot, they did say that. I didn't know that Goku had a tail, bro. You never played the video games. You never seen the anime. You never seen the manga?
F the Den said that's so real.
That's what the hell?
Cheese fried dumpling. How cheesy is it? Let's try to rip it open and find out. Okay, there's cheese, but there's other stuff in there too.
That's crazy. No worries. I got you, bro.
It tastes like processed cheese and onion. It's very heavy. It tastes a little chemically. It's okay. Faker, bro. The cone cheese, not my fave. Know what I'm saying? No, keep gaming. Keep doing the game. Moving on to our next course. This right here is the honey butter french fries. Is it possible that they mixed honey, butter, and cheese together and that it's good? Let's find out.
Everyone knows. It's equivalent to saying I never knew Pikachu had like Thunderbolt. He can shoot lightning out of his bottle.
020F the Den said, keep doing the game loudly crying face emoji, loudly crying face emoji, loudly crying face emoji.
It's okay. French fries, they're hot, they're a little bit crispy, but that sauce is confusing. This is a cheese sauce that's having an identity crisis. It doesn't know if it's cheese, it doesn't know if it's honey, it doesn't know if it's butter.
What anime? The person said they did not know what they never knew that Goku had a tail.
Nathaniel Draw said at least he
went a little bit too far. So this is an okay start, but this right here looks much more promising. Those are Korean chicken and waffles, baby. So here's my move. They take these little waffle bites right here, already covered in syrup. The next move from here is to break up the chicken strips. Oh, that is looking good. If I own an establishment like this with over 200 expensive computers, the last thing I would do is give people bowls of syrup. This is wildly dangerous. The keyboard is right there. All right, be careful. Dear God, hold my hand steady as I pour this syrup. Oh, there we go. That is nice. From here, we've got that syrup in there, but we want to get a little bit of chicken, a little bit of waffle. We're going to toss it back in one delicious bite. Let's go for it.
Okay, I got you.
That's a big win. Oh, dude. Oh, nice. This is Faker when he's focused as heck. Look at his eyes, and you can see his heart beating through his neck a little bit. That kind of focus, that's like me when I was looking at the menu earlier. Pure determination.
Why is he trying? Like, the more he tries to relate to gamers saying this nonsense, the more it just makes me cringe and say, stop talking. Like, stop talking! And I like how you point out only his eyes, given that he's Asian. Why do I feel like that was on purpose?
What's great about this is the chicken strip is nice and tender and juicy. You combine that with a nice carby waffle. It's already sweet because it's soaked in syrup, but then we put even more syrup on top. It's delicious, but this is just our appetizer. Right now, I'm gonna step out, I'm gonna meet Jimmy again, and he's gonna tell me a little bit more about the PC bong culture. But after that, we're gonna be ending with the biggest, most substantial meal that you could find at any PC bong in all of Seoul, South Korea. Let's do it. We've upgraded from a very entry-level PC bong to like the top-level PC bong. When you look around, what are the big differences that you notice?
I noticed that there are a lot more PCs here. Apparently they have 234 PCs here.
Oh wow.
All the gears like the mouse and the keyboard, their headset, these are very reputable brands. Also the PC bong itself is owned by the most popular esports team in Korea, T1.
Well, let's talk about esports. It's my understanding that these esports team members, usually men, these are really like the sex symbols of Korea. Is that right?
They might as well be the most popular athletes in Korea. Playing League of Legends right now is like something that a lot of kids want to do when they grow up. Like the team member of T1, Faker, he's literally the most popular athlete in Korea right now.
I was literally just hanging out with him while I was eating. Faker, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, Faker. So what is the dream for young people who see these gamers who are doing this full time as a job and not just doing it as a job but making millions of dollars?
It's gotta be a very attractive thing. Like me as a boy, I wanted to become a professional gamer too. To be able to play video games, do that all day, be good at it and become popular, become famous, make a ton of money, that's a dreamlike scenario.
When I started out today, I did not think I'd be seeing a feast like this before my eyes in a PC bong. Let's get into it. This right here is a classic of Korea. The combination
so just
of
BC
pounded
you're
rice
born in
cakes
America
and
doesn't
sausages.
make you American shit, so I'm honestly at Nathaniel Dorset confused.
It's all about the combo. Crunchy rice cake and a snappy dog in there. Beyond that, this is so over-sauced. Can I ask you something? Take a look at this. There's a nice sweet chili sauce on here, but in general, folks in Korea, they way over-sauce everything. Why?
This is not very flattering towards my country, but using a lot of sauce, it's one way to complement a food that is not very tasty.
All right, brutal. But that said, I do like this food even without the sauce. Moving on, we have a couple of other foods here. This is bulgogi with egg. This is not the type of food I would expect to find at a place like this. A food that you're gonna find at a higher end PC bong. It's meat, it's marinated, it's sweet, it's delicious.
Right, it requires a kitchen to make this.
Juicy, fatty, super thinly sliced beef, and then the signature bulgogi sauce, which is always a mix of sweet and savory. It's kind of like Korea's answer to Japanese teriyaki.
Absolutely, like this is just good beef with soy sauce, a touch of onion.
Sounded like he was gonna say a third thing.
Now that makes me feel more patriotic.
Nice, perfect. So in a moment, we're gonna try these noodles, but first, I wanna ask you one more question about these Korean PC bongs. Tragically, I'm told that this part of Korean culture is disappearing and that in the future, there's gonna be fewer and fewer PC bongs. Why is that?
Well, there's many reasons to that. I think the first reason is because a lot of us Koreans, we have PCs at home. We have internet. We don't have to come here. Now, it is nice to come here every now and then with friends and have food. It's just not the most efficient way to play video games. It has become really difficult to operate a PC bang just on running those PCs, which is why they started selling food items.
Right here, this is some kind of a cream noodle. On the top here, it essentially looks like a dry noodle, and then you can see all that cream down below, and then a smattering of beef
said, wow,
throughout.
they gotta
Meanwhile,
put that
you have
in the US.
your comfort food. Usually a black bean noodle in Korea, that would be like a jjajangmyeon. Is that what that's based off of?
It is. So it's like the instant noodle version of it.
I set out on a mission today to survive 24 hours in Korea, eating only in PC bongs. And can I tell you, I've not just been surviving, I've been thriving. And when I say thriving, I mean gaining weight and spiking my sodium levels. That said, I think we should give each of these a shot. I'm gonna go first. Oh my God, there's so many calories. Go for it.
Excuse me.
That might have been too big of a bite. Surprisingly spicy. I thought this was gonna be something like a carbonara.
Are you talking? I haven't heard you.
It's full of green.
No, it's on mute.
020F the Den asks, is Korea a safe place?
Yes, Korea, Japan. I'm pretty sure China. These are high trusted high trusted
At
countries.
Nathaniel Draw said, "Oh, NBM, your mouth was just moving."
No, I was talking to someone. I was talking to Noah on Instagram. I didn't think it was necessary to say all that stuff on
Kofi
stream.
Streambot said, "Visit Artextric's Kofi page at."
So you guys can focus on the show. I was explaining to him, like, he was telling me something around the lines that people goon to my art, or whatever case might be. And I was like, yeah, I know. It is part of the job. People goon to my art and stuff. And I was explaining to him, like, a lot of people
Rick's official said, "Be a
assume
support
that I
hero
goon to my
today
own art. I'm
by
like, how did
using
I goon to my
commands
own
like
art? That's a lot
support."
of work. I was explaining to him the whole GIF that I always talk about all the time. Yeah, but these are high trusted
At
countries.
Nathaniel Draw said, "TBH, a lot of crimes just aren't reported there, TBH."
Well, maybe not. But then again, they say it's high trusted compared to most countries. But now I think that's gonna be changing because of the whole like immigration thing that's happening. So like that's a problem in itself. Just like how Europe is having that problem right now. But hey, we'll see.
It's instant noodles, but they've been jazzed up a bit. And you get a little bit of beef flavor in there too. For me, if this was pass-fail, this is definitely a pass. What about you?
Yeah, it's been sitting there for some time. I like to grab mine with some cheese and a piece of egg.
Be honest.
This is exactly how I would make it at home, but with an extra touch. The egg, the cheese, I typically wouldn't do that at home, so there's a nice addition. Now it is better because we can have this while we're playing video games here. Just in terms of the food itself, is it something that's going to blow me away?
Your art
Not really.
supposed to be
It's
GOO
just
material?
consistently, decently good.
And you know what? That
No.
is a good slogan for the food at any
No,
PC
no,
bomb.
not even close. It's just that people can't distinguish the difference between what's gooner and what's not. When they think gooner, they're thinking woman. Most cases. They don't really say it to men, even if they're drawing men in a gooning state. They just say, oh, that's just that gay shit. That's it. That's it. They don't really see it as gooning. When you start drawing women, instantly gooning. Because it's easy to point out he's gooning for those chicks than he's gooning for those dudes. Straight up. So, like, if I draw an anime girl in full clothing and she has big breasts, you're gooning.
At Nathaniel Draw said, "I think they just getting rid of just a random amount of people in the USBC. There's no reason for them to ask me questions even though I'm born here."
If you're born there, then you have no problem. We're talking about the people who came on like a boat and went to Japan or KCP, who was not supposed to be there. Because they have a high amount of crime that's happening with that going on. But anyway, the point is like when they come to my when they see me draw like an anime girl, specifically because I don't draw them lolly, because lolly array is a big problem. I don't like drawing it. It's super easy to draw, but I will not draw it. I refuse to draw that because it always causes trouble. All the time. It always brings the most insane people ever, so I do not draw it at all. So every girl I draw is definitely well endowed in the chest or in the ass or a case may be, because you can't question it and say, oh, that's a 5-year-old or some stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a grown woman. And every time I do a fan art, it's especially if it's a fan art that's going to be a little more risque.
Nathaniel Draw said, "My father did that's why, but he's married, so that was supposed to make him a citizen, and it did, but now they're pushing it."
Okay, because like let me see, like if I'm drawing an anime character, and they're gonna be like in a risque pose, they have to be an adult. They have to be past the age of 25, and they have to look like an adult, not a vampiric lolly that's 3,000 years old and I'm drawing her in a bikini. It's not going to work out. That's not going to work out because that argument is going to be very hard to defend. So they have to look like they are an adult in their mid-20s, 20s
said hi.
or so. They have to be in their 20s, 30s, 40s or something like that. And they have to, if they're going to be like 1,010 years old, they better look like Momo's mom. Momo's grandmother. That's how I look at it. Things I hate is when people draw fat ass girls from video games, like Miku or something, and have a fetish for that. Oh, the vor thing. I don't know why they do that. That shit. I don't really understand it. I really don't get the vor thing. where they draw girls really overly like fat for no reason. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me either. But hey, it really doesn't make sense to me at all. But yeah, that's why I don't. There's no point gooning because see the term gooning is just it has conditioned young boys and probably even girls that if a girl is attractive, has a nice body, and she's fully clothed, she could be a nun. I can draw her in a nun outfit, completely in a nun outfit, not a sexy nun outfit. If the breast is a little too big for their comfort, which there are women with big breasts that exist, but they pretend like that don't exist for some odd reason, especially if they're skinny or not.
Nathaniel Draw said, I hate when they make a character fat, then when somebody say they don't like it, all of a sudden you're fat phobic.
Right. But, no, I noticed something, the word phobic is a term that is used to derive from criticism. So if you don't like something, you're phobic. So like, for instance, I'm doing this drawing of this, what do you call it? This banshee. If someone doesn't like it, I'm going to call it banshee phobic. And they can legitimately tell me I don't like it because the chin is too long. It has nothing to do with the actual banshee itself, but because it's a banshee, therefore I'm going to use it as a excuse making thing. It's a problem. It's a real problem. But they have taught young boys and young people to believe if some person's attractive, especially women, and you draw them attractive, whether in a bikini, a nun's outfit, a nightgown, a sun's dress, a cocktail dress, a full onesie, or anything to the thought, if their breast is big or are attractive, or their ass is big and attractive, or they have a small waist and attractive, or they look attractive in the face, you're a gooner. But if you draw a dude with 6-pack abs, 8-pack abs, small waistline, V cut waistline, everything, chiseled jaw, all of a sudden they won't call you fat, won't call you any form of goonering. Actually, quite frank, if you draw them and then you say they're gay, you're being brave. You're being brave. You're being inclusive. You're being accepting. But God forbid you draw a attractive anime chick. That's the problem right there. That weird double standard. It's a strange double standard. Draw Goku with his abs out completely. Dudes will come in here and say, "This is awesome, bro. I love this. This is amazing." They'll give me daps and everything. They're like, I wish I can draw like this. I draw Nicole from Zenless Zone Zero. Standing. Doing absolutely nothing. You're a gooner, bro. What is wrong with you? It's like, what the hell? Let me see. Towelphobic. I thought you said I'm being great. Whoa, what the hell? Where are you hearing that from? What the fuck? Where did you hear that?
Decently decent. All right, guys, so that is me eating. No, it's just cheese sticks. That's from me off camera. Okay, listen, I'm just fat. All right, guys, so that is me surviving on Korean PC bong food for 24 hours. I did it. I was successful, but I only...
Actually, if you purposely draw a woman ugly or unattractive, you're I guess you're fighting the patriarchy, or you're being inclusive. Just like in what they did with The Witcher, where they say they're fighting what is it called? Beauty standards by hiring women that challenges beauty standards. What they literally just said in corporate speak is, these bitches are ugly and we're going to put them on set to upset you. That's literally what they just said. But Lizzo can be up 300,000 pounds and asks only for muscular men to dance with her. Muscular, 6-pack, abs tight, waist, everything, 6 foot, whatever the fuck, chiseled everything, and think, she's brave. You go, girl. I'm like, right.
At Hugo
Gotcha.
Samuel, I said no, that was Diablo. At L020F, the Den asks, so basically if you draw a woman with a good shape, you're a gooner?
Yes. If you draw an attractive woman, whether known, original, or even a what do you call it? What do you call those things? A mannequin. You're a gooner. And you guys seen it 1,000 times. I draw like literally. I drew this last night. And this was just a study. I was doing gesture studies with poses. People call me a gooner for drawing this. They're not doing anything sexual. One's sitting and one's standing. The purpose is just for the gestural
Samurai said,
stance.
I was asleep, grinning face with sweat emoji.
I did this last night. It's actually really hard to make a man
or something said hello in back.
look gesturally gooning unless he's literally putting he's dworking at you. Like straight up. The switch up in your voice is killing me. Really, is it? I thought you said... Oh, I read that already. But yeah.
Able to do it through my help of my new friend here, Jimmy. You can find Jimmy on his YouTube channel called
That's just
Jimmy
the sad
Kim. Go give him a follow,
truth of
and
this.
you can go check out his videos as he documents PC bongs or internet cafes. And otherwise, Jimmy, thank you so much.
Atel020F the Den said walking
Before we
loudly,
go, I want to say
crying
a huge
face
thank you to
emoji,
my
loudly
friend
crying
and
face
local guide,
emoji.
Joe. Thanks, Joe.
Thank you, man.
Joe was instrumental in helping us find all of these locations for this video. He is a guide. He puts on full
Adequate
tours
read or
and
something
custom
said
tours
that
too.
Tuber
So if
looks
you're interested in
strangely
doing a
cute.
tour with my
I
friend
think they
Joe, you
look
can find
awesome,
his
lol.
information downstairs.
Good. That's the focus on that. We're trying to... I want her to be... She's a monster, but I didn't want her to be too, like, scary or hard to look at. I want her to look as friendly as she is, cute as she almost fierce. So that was the point. The other ones are just cute, but they don't come off as fierce or scary. I'm not trying to make her scary per se. I'm just trying to make her cute, but stay in the confines of what she's supposed to be. She's a banshee, so banshees tend to look like this, one way or another. Well, my take on this, I just took different ideas and smashed them together and make something brand new out of it. So, based on the lore of what banshees look like and all that stuff. So, yeah.
In the description box.
Okay, go back here.
At Mike Kazak's company came over. Nothing but political talk. What I miss.
Oh, just
And it was read or something said I think they look very cute. I think it's their face and a bit of the eye shape.
That's good. That's good. I think at first the eyes was looking a little too scary at first, but I think I figured out a good way to
At
make
Mike
that
Kaz
work.
said hi Bri.
Nothing technically political, but just anything that I was talking about, like people confusing the idea what gooning is.
At English read or something said hello Mike.
That's the only thing that you technically missed.
Eating
At
the
Hugo
greatest
Samurai said
buffet
hi
in the
Mike.
world. Wow. You've been to buffets before, and you already know it's quantity over quality. But this buffet in the small town of Narbonne, France is different. Attracting over 360,000 diners from around the world each year, Le Grand Buffet serves over
Atel020F the Den
gourmet
said
French
waving
foods,
hand emoji,
complete
waving
with a
hand
lobster
emoji, waving
tower,
hand emoji,
chocolate
hey Mike.
fountain, a flaming duck ceremony, an ice cream palace, 100 desserts. They have actually the Guinness World Record for the biggest cheese board in the world. But how does this French buffet do it? How can you dine in luxury with all-you-can-eat lobster, caviar, and foie gras for just 62 euros? Yeah, bravo! Oh, I can smell food in the air, and you notice like the glass pyramid entrance, kind of like the Louvre.
At
We've made it
Universe
to Le Grand Buffet, the mother of all
1997 said
buffets.
how
It's
can
been
you
20
tell you're a
hours since
gooner?
I've eaten. I've been waiting for this moment.
I think it's pretty obvious to tell when someone's a gooner. It's pretty obvious to tell because of based on what they ask for and what they get excited for. It's not that hard to figure that one out. Because most people who are gooners, they'll really just tell you outright. They don't give a fuck. like really think about it. Like it there's no loss of incentive to admit to not being a gooner. Like if you play like perfect example, like if you play like Azure Lane, the video game, the mobile game, or you play Nikkei Victory of Goddesses, you don't have to be a gooner to play it. Just playing it automatically makes you a gooner in most cases to most people. Even though you're just playing the game for the fun. Yeah, there's attractive anime girls, but you're probably not even there because of them.
Read or something said, I think that's right, but also no. For me, it's just like, why would you tell me?
No, they don't have to tell you directly. They'll tell you based on what they say. They don't directly tell you. They'll say it. Like, for instance, they'll come and ask me, can you draw, what do you call it? What's her name? Uchaku in a bikini, knowing that she's like 14 or something. Or, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to draw it.
Or something said, okay, that makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to draw it. Like, I'm not going to draw that. Because, like, not because to me, I know they're just anime drawings. They're just a drawing. But most people are going to take it, bring that to the real world. And since I don't got fuck you money, I'm not going to draw her. Because that's going to ruin my money and my position of getting hired for, like, any potential, like, gaming jobs. Because you don't want to be known as the gooner artist to a degree. Because if you're only known as a gooner artist, most people don't want to work with you. Because they're going to think you might draw something other than just, you know.
F the den said because it's a young person.
Yeah, that or no, it's not even the young person part, because most of these companies know, like say for instance, most like Nikkei Goddess of Victory from Azure Lane and something Permilia and all the other Genshin games, they have all types of like archetypes, right? Of like women, older women, more younger women, even the lollies, they put that in there, right? But they're not going to be hiring me because these are Eastern companies. The likelihood they're going to hire me is very unlikely.
Said it seems like how it's revealed, or like something like, wouldn't it be funny if insert some weird specific thing?
Yeah, something really specific. It's like when they get really specific on what it is, it usually tells you what they're into 9 times out of 10. Like if they ask me to draw, I don't know, Nonali in a bikini, of all people. Like Nonali from Code Geass in a bikini. I'm like, why? Why the fuck? Like, why? You're not even asking for the pilot girl with the pink hair from Code Geass. You're asking for the paraplegic in the chair. What are you doing? What are we doing? Like, no. Like, fuck no. And what's even worse is, like, when they ask me to draw a character who acts more childish, but, like, they're 5,000 years old, but they act like a literal 5-year-old. And then you're asking me to draw them in the bikini. Like, no. No, it's not going to work. Still, I still think those are just drawings.
020F the Den said this world nowadays is so screwed.
Yeah, I know those are just drawings. I can separate reality and fiction. Majority of people can't do that.
At Hugo Samir, I said honestly they sleeping on Cornelia. Adequate Read or something said I think I would just draw them wearing dresses tbh.
I would
like
too.
Drawing dresses, so pretty lol.
I like that too. But like even when you draw them in dresses, they still have there's that Jedi mind thinking that you're a Sith in their head somewhere down the line. You draw on this, you have Sith tendencies. Even though it took you hours to draw that fucking, specific dress. You know what I'm saying? I know from the difference that that's just a drawing and it's not hurting anyone. But there's a lot of people who can't make a distinction between things. So I'd rather not fuck with it and have those people on my ass all day, because they have nothing better to do. They'll never go to the companies that do these things. But they'll go to the small streamer, small artist to fuck with all day, every day, because he's tangible, right? Like when they got mad, when the Azure Lane people dropped some character who was very big and she had a big ass titties. Her titties was like off the charts huge. And now I'm not like, oh, they're big titties. They're big fucking I forgot what character it was. But it was some character that had some big ass titties. Like, you know her back is broken type shit.
At L020F the Den said I always draw thick clothing on women so people don't call me a gooner, even though I'm female.
See, that's the thing. I say fuck it. I'm drawing a character that's an adult, and it's an adult, and I don't give a fuck. Like, once it looks like adult, 2 is an adult, and 3, I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna be constantly being like, the only reason I don't do it because I need employment. That's the only reason. If there was no employment, I don't give a fuck. So that's why when I did the swimsuit summer event, every character I drew was of age. Every character I drew was of age. I didn't go for any character that was like teenage age or anything like that. None. All of them was past the age of, I think, 19 and up. Most of them was in their 30s. I think majority of them was in their 30s. Yeah. Yeah, majority of them was in their 30s or late 20s.
The greatest buffet.
I think only 2 was like 20 and 21. No. 19 and 21. Those are the 2 youngest ones.
Possibly in history. And, oh, it is going to be incredible.
I think they said that Khalifa was 19 or 20. Yeah, 19 or 20.
Well, what a grand entrance.
The only one that people keep saying is a 10-year-old that I drew was fucking, what's her name? Android 21, which they keep getting this shit wrong. And this, I blame Kara Toriyama. I don't know why he added this. She is not 10, bro. She was fucking in her, like, 30s or late 20s when she was married. When she died, she was turned into a fucking android. She was an android for 10 years. So, when she said, I'm technically 10 years old, she's saying 10 years old as a fucking android. Guys don't get that shit. Like, what the hell? It's like, if I take a 59-year-old man, he dies, I take his corpse, make him into an android, and then he says, I've been an android for 9 years, so technically I'm 9 years old. Are you seriously going to say that to me? You're not 9 years old, bro. You're 9 years of a android, but you are 50-something plus years old. If anything, you're 60 plus now. I don't know what is this?
Samurai said, yeah, she was made into an android 10 years ago.
Yes, she had a kid, she was married and had a husband. She died in her like late 20s, I think, early 30s or some shit. She had Android 16 when she was in her 20s or something. I think she was like, what, 23 or some shit? And I think she died like years later. So as her son, who was the biological father is, I think, Dr. Giro, if I remember right. But for some weird reason, morons do not get this logic. And I think people who don't get this is people who just purposely want her to be 10 so they can have a problem. Because think that to yourself. If I take a 60-year-old man, take his corpse and turn it into a literal android, and he's been only an android for 5 years, is he 5 years old? No. Especially even if he can't remember anything, he's literally 65 now. Stupid. Only a moron does that.
It's almost like a greenhouse.
Or a sicko.
And, this buffet is so grand to tackle it. We have
I still don't know why Kira Toriyama even threw that in that. That was the most dumbest thing ever. He just made a bunch of weirdos, took that to a level where it didn't need to be.
I said they do the same thing to Darky from Demon Slayer.
Darky from Demon Slayer? Who? Danky from Demon Slayer. Which one's Danky again? Name? I could probably remember what he looks like, but I don't know based on the name.
Hello. I have good news.
The legend.
Oh God, I'm getting rid of this phone.
The
This phone
buffet
gotta
has
go.
both bowling and a swimming pool.
Yeah, I noticed that on the way of bowling, just in case you want to work off a few calories
Yeah.
mid mid-plate.
Bounce back straight for dinner.
To help us eat, to help us guide us through this buffet, there's Jeffrey as well as Sophie.
Hi.
Hello, Sophie. Are you excited for the buffet?
Oh, yes, I am.
Yes.
Very much so.
Yes. As we're waiting in line, just a quick note about reservations here. It is extremely hard to get reservations.
At Yuga Samurai said the demon lady from the Red District
for months and months, maybe even
Oh,
a year.
yes. I know what you're talking about now. I know what you're talking about. How old is she anyway? I didn't know her. I know she died young. Oh, no. She was turned to demon young, and her brother, too. But I don't remember what age she literally died as a demon.
Advance. I think they might open reservations by time slots, and then it just almost instantaneously sells out. So thank you to Sophie. We are lucky to have as a reservation, and very, very grateful to have this opportunity to dine at this buffet. We go through the sanitation station before we get to the buffet. Sanitize. This is definitely the first sanitation station to enter a buffet I've ever been in.
Sophie.
We have arrived. Here we are at the entrance. Oh, this is right up there with the most important events of your life.
Birth, marriage, buffet. Birth, marriage, buffet. Here we are.
Marriage, buffet, yes. There's a lot of questions to be answered. One of the main questions I think we're going to try to answer is how are they able to serve this impressive buffet with so many things and so many quality ingredients? Right now the price is 62 euros and 90 cents.
They have so many fancy dishes. The biggest question of all is,
At
can they really be that good?
L020F the Den said I wish buffets were more
Okay,
common.
we're stepping in.
At Yuga Samurai said she's over 100 years old.
Okay. And she didn't even like, and you know what the thing is, even when she was 100 years old, she didn't even act like a child. She acts spoiled and a bitch, but child did not come through my head, so I don't think she's a problem. I don't think making artwork her is a problem. I don't think making artwork with her, one, she looks like a woman, two, she acts like a bitch, and three, she's 100+ years old, so that's perfectly fine in my head. And she was annoying, though, with that scream. Well, I don't say screaming, but she was being very whiny with her brother. I think he got sick of her a little bit with that yelling.
I already love the decor, which they say is actually inspired by the Palace of Versailles. This is probably the greatest entrance.
You know what? You're right. I don't know why buffets ain't more of a thing.
At Mike Cass said if a buffet has a big thing of nacho cheese or a chocolate fountain, I avoid that like the plaque. My grandma has a story about a kid putting their whole hand in eating it and sticking their hand back.
I believe you.
At Miguel 1977 said hi.
Hey Michelle, what's going on? I get you, because like first thing, the first comment was
At Mike has said hi, my girl.
The first comment was, why is there not more buffets? I believe there should be more.
At Yuga Samurai said you were.
There should be more. They're usually more cheaper than buying a fancy buffet, fancy dinner anyway.
At 1977 said hey Mike waving hand emoji.
They're way more cheaper. Usually they're just $11 just to get in. Once I remember, like $11, $12, and then you can eat whatever the hell you want. I think that's no problem, in my opinion. And then yeah, I get you, Mike. Sometimes these kids are disgusting. No, it's not even kids. Sometimes the adults are disgusting. People are sometimes disgusting at buffets. They don't even realize it. It's usually the customers, not even the people who work there. Sometimes they'll be really disgusting. They'll cough over the food and stuff and not think of it.
To any buffet I've ever seen in my life. A scale, an antique scale. You weigh in and weigh out.
At Miguel 1977 said hello from England and a big hi to Art.
So,
hey, hon.
Jeffrey, who exactly
What's going
was
on?
Escoffier?
I mean, he created all of the French kitchen brigade concepts about how to organize a kitchen. Whenever you hear them yelling, "Oui, chef," that was Escoffier.
So he had a
At
major
Yuga
part
Samurai
of
said that's
developing
nasty.
French cuisine as we know it today.
And fine dining worldwide.
And this buffet is kind of dedicated to his
an homage.
Thought. It's a homage to his legacy and his influence on French cuisine.
I can't wait.
Yes. And it's only fitting that we pay respect to Escoffier
At
right here.
L020F the Den said I went to a Chinese buffet recently and the food was so good.
Yeah. And that's one of their signature dishes, right? The pressed duck here, which is in our near future. Yes. Oh, What a grand entrance. We're still in line, but we're getting...
I have a question. Would you guys rather eat at a fancy restaurant or a restaurant that is just kind of chill? And I mean fancy. I'm not talking what kind of fancy.
$17 to $19 here in my town, but you can pretty much stay the whole day. Chinese and Japanese buffet is awesome.
Nice.
At Miguel 1977 said, I was told about toilet mints, I won't tell you, but the name toilet mints says it all, face with tears of joy emoji.
Toilet
At L020F the Den said chill.
Chill?
At Yuga Samurai said chill.
Chill? Oh, no one wants to go fancy. That's kind of cool. I like that because I don't really care for fancy food, fancy like atmospheric thing.
At Mike Kaz said chill for sure.
Okay, at least I'm not alone.
Our first glimpse of the stations. Oh,
at least I'm not alone.
Chocolate fountain right there. Bonjour. Is this the map?
At Quniverse 1997 said someone got kicked out for sampling at a buffet and almost got kicked out. Kofi Streambot said visit Artextric's Kofi page at.
Oh, the ice cream room.
I shouldn't be doing
Look
that.
at that dining room.
I shouldn't be doing all that.
Our room is this grand ballroom. Bonjour. Wow, look at this table.
So, Mike, is this the first restaurant you've ever filmed that might be too big for your camera?
Yes.
You need a lens this big.
Oh, I hate the
At
eat there.
L020F the Den said IGTG to bed now, see you y'all.
What? Got to go. Okay, Larry Lotus, thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. So, wait a minute. I see just TikTok. Hold on. Did TikTok kick out? Oh no, TikTok's fine. No, TikTok's fine. There's nothing wrong with TikTok. That's all wrong with TikTok.
It is
At Miguel 1977 said, so did they get kicked out or did they nearly get kicked out, face with tears of joy emoji.
Good question. Did they get kicked out?
I've ever seen in my life as well. Within this brochure, you have an entire map of the buffet.
So they've arranged this by area. So appetizers, we gotta check this out.
At Quniverse 1997 said yes.
Breads, fish, recommendations.
Wait, did the kick out or almost getting kicked out?
Immediately allowed to go attack the buffet. I think you need to like settle
At Miguel
in.
1977 said Lotus take care and sweet dreams waving hand
This
emoji.
is a buffet
There,
that
Lotus.
most definitely requires a real strategy because it's almost guaranteed that it would be
At
physically
Miguel
impossible to eat everything in the buffet, I think.
1977
Jeffrey, is
said
that
so
true?
still not clear.
Would it be physically impossible?
Yeah, like it was that the yes. I don't know. The yes is to the like. To yes, they got kicked out, or yes, they almost got kicked out. It's like saying yes to both to the question.
Section and the cheeses, and then you have all the hot section with the live cooking station and all the chefs buzzing around the kitchen preparing fresh plated French classic meals. And then they have a whole buffet station with all the pre-cooked dishes. There has to be 20 to 30 dishes.
At Quniverse 1997 said yes, they got kicked out.
Okay,
starting with the entrees, the starters,
At
and then
Miguel
moving on to the main courses, then moving on to the
1977 said
cheeses,
thank
and then
goodness
on to
it
the
wasn't
desserts.
just
But
me
in the
not
meantime,
understanding
slice
confused
yourself
face
charcuterie.
emoji.
Don't worry.
There's a huge
I
selection of
too.
hams here, just
My
hanging
brain
your
also
relish.
runs with the hamster too.
At Miguel 1977 said okay thanks folded hands
Checking out
emoji.
the buffet. There's a whole sack of nduja there. Oh man. Oh, the nduja. Merci. This is some of the white ham. The French white. Oh, and you've got a tag to know what you're eating.
They cut it right there. They cut it for you.
Wow.
Shouldn't they have them pre-cut?
Then along with all of the charcuterie, then they have the whole pâté and croûte station, a very important French preservation of meat.
I know this is a buffet, but I'm pretty sure this is fucking expensive.
And pastry. Whoa, look at that. Massive pâté and croûte, a loaf. Oh, look at this selection of all the pâtés of every kind. Aspics, pig ears, preserves. This one is a fricandeau avionnais requête de Auguste Escoffier. Wow. A little bit of this.
How do you say that?
One of that orange one with the fromage de tête. Man, you can go crazy on the cold entree section, from 25 different hams and chorizos to a never-ending supply of pâté that could keep you busy for your life.
On a normal night, that would be dinner.
That's
but here's
bothering me
just
the
a snack.
most.
Let's try the pâté and croûte.
Cheers.
Cheers. What a buffet.
Oh.
The porkiness of that pâté. Oh, the flavor is delicious. That's great. So cold and refreshing and delicious. Going with this pâté next. Oh, it's so buttery. And I love how they really try to have labels for everything. Even they have labels you can take with you to remember what you're eating at the table. But in the end, it's just like everything is so hectic and you just want to eat it.
And everyone's in a frenzy. So
everyone's moving around.
It just gets you
so
going.
bustling that you just, yeah, in the end, you just want to devour everything. You try your hardest to know what everything is.
Universe 1997 said that looks delicious.
Look at that one, it's like orange and saffron.
Yeah. Orange and saffron?
At Miguel 1977 said, why does it look like bread with just the crust and meat stuck in the middle? Flushed face emoji.
It probably is. You're not probably wrong.
At a buffet of such scale and with so many people.
I've never seen anything like it. In a buffet, you would see maybe 2 or 3 of any of these things. And here it's like, I mean, they must have had 12 hams.
Oh, yeah. Something that's interesting about pâté
Nathaniel
is so many
Draw said,
different
I'm
textures.
back.
Some are more coarse, some are more smooth, some are more moosey. That one has a perfect, like, medium texture. But that pepper crust is incredible. We'll move over to the ham plate.
At Nathaniel Draw said, what about a Kara Toriyama?
What about Kara Toriyama? What?
But it tastes wonderful.
It is wonderful.
Okay, and I can't wait to try that.
At Miguel 1977 said buffet in England is so much better.
So good.
Is it?
Smear that on a steak.
I don't know. Y'all foods be very questionable. Like, are you talking about the atmosphere or are you talking about the food? Or are you talking about both?
At Nathaniel Draw said, oh, and VMI Min's behind. At Miguel 1977 said, hey Nathaniel.
I don't know.
Benduya. Oh, it's pasty.
At Nathaniel Draw said, hi girl.
The texture of that, the smoothness of it. So much fatty smoothness in there. Oh, and the chili kick.
At Miguel 1977 said chicken, beef, pork, gravy, veg, Yorkshire puddings, face savoring food emoji.
Killer.
Oh, yeah.
Don't judge me.
Sophie, what do you think so far of the buffet?
Very nice. It takes some effort to navigate.
Yes.
But it's rewarding. It's rewarding.
Rewarding.
I finished an appetizer of cold seafood, including very good snow crab. And now I guess I'm going to the rotisserie and get some leg
At
of
Miguel
lamb.
1977 said mash and
here
roast
it is,
potatoes.
the giant lobster
At
smoking
Nathaniel Draw said my live was in there when you were talking about a Kara
It's
Toriyama.
huge. And actually, this is
Oh,
just a display,
shit.
actually. They serve the,
Hold
the
on.
lobsters and the
I
seafood
just
over here in
realized.
the next display. This lobster section is unbelievable.
Oh man, with the roe.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Yes, yes, yes.
Oh yeah, crab.
Whoa.
Thank you. It's huge.
Crab.
Oh, the crab legs, yes, please. Crab legs, yes, please.
Yeah, not very excited. Oh.
Fish soup.
Yeah, this
Some
is
garlic.
It's Coquille's speciality right there.
That's one of the mother sauces.
One of the mother of all mother sauces.
Okay, so there's more cold seafood as you go along.
Wow,
sardines to razor clams to
At
clams.
Nathaniel Draw said
to mussels.
VTW crabs are related to spiders, so
displays.
lobsters and crabs are sea
Grabbing things
spiders.
from the display. Could you give me one of those?
It kind of makes sense if you think about it.
So a razor clam.
Now you gotta pretend like that doesn't sound like it's not true.
The mussels look pretty good. Yeah. And here it is, the all-you-can-eat caviar. Just plop it right onto that lobster. Equally as impressive as the lobster tower is the oyster tower. Look at this silverware. It's unbelievable. But a whole tray, 2 different types of oysters, I think. One on the top, one on the bottom. I only want, I think 2 for me is fine.
Admigo 1977 said this makes me not want to eat the more now face with tears of joy emoji. At Universe 1997 said you fish eggs.
The displays. Yeah. The caviar. The whelks. Should we have a whelk?
Should we start?
Let's have a whelk.
A welcome.
Are you just biting it out?
I think so. Oh, the bottom's tight. Tough.
Oh. It ricocheted up my nose. Mmm. Mmm. Oh, it's sweet. Yeah, it's a great bite to begin your cold seafood journey at the buffet. So the lobster.
You got the roe.
With the roe. And Jeffrey piled it up with more roe. With caviar. Maybe just a caviar bite first.
Roe, your lobster.
On a blini.
At Nathaniel Draw said I ate fish eggs in my sushi unknowingly.
On lobster, caviar.
At Migo 1977 said I don't like food you need to mess about with to be able to eat it
briny, not quite as silky. Caviar is okay.
A little crunch.
Not almost a crunch, yeah?
No.
But pretty good though.
Yeah. I think it's probably like more of a flying fish caviar, like not a sturgeon. I like the crunch.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh, the lobster. I mean, icy cold, refreshing, sweet.
I don't want to talk about the price too much, but again, 62 euros?
Yeah, it's actually almost unbelievable, the price, the value of food that you're able to eat at this buffet. It's truly unexplainable.
Yeah, unexplainable.
I think this is like a garlic aioli. Oh.
Good, right?
That garlic aioli or garlic mayo. Oh, that takes it to the next level. Move in for the crab leg. Oh. Oh.
Pro move.
At Nathaniel Draw said blue shirt looks like Elon Musk if he was born in middle-class family. At Migo 1977 said that some fish's babies.
It's incredibly juicy and tasty. And, you know, one thing you have to notice is the service. Like, I don't even know where. We just came here. We didn't announce to anyone that we got seafood, but all of a sudden she just appeared with crab pliers and utensils. And she just delivered them to us. I think they're keeping an eye on you at every moment.
And the whole point of a buffet normally is to each his own.
Yeah.
All they do is clear the plates, and here they're doing everything.
Yeah, like she just delivered that out of nowhere when she saw we had seafood on our plates. These are like Normandy crabs, aren't they?
But it's stuffed.
Cold water. Right? Yeah, it's absolutely stuffed, sliced in half. Look at that cross-section, just full.
Where's this
crab originating from?
Oh, it's from the Atlantic mostly.
Okay, like Normandy.
The Atlantic, Normandy, Brittany, the north.
Okay.
But especially Normandy, Brittany, and a few miles below Brittany.
Okay.
At Nathaniel Draw said I wish I enjoyed lobsters, but I just don't. It'd probably be no one ever gave me a good one.
It's a Brittany spear.
Lobsters are not lobster or crab is not that bad. It's just like it's not something that I don't most people just pick off the bat.
This is different. I have just realized I was talking about a carvery, not buffet. Sorry.
Okay.
The crab is from Brittany. And then you get to the meat. The way they slice it in half, you get that cross section, but you get that head butter juice at the top and all that tamale. Then you get to the meat in the center there. It's sweet. It's full-bodied. It's just like stuffed with meat, this crab.
A lot of times you get the crab and it's like all bone.
Mm-hmm.
Especially at a buffet, right?
Yeah, just at a buffet.
Like this is like absolutely packed, stuffed. Are we going for the oyster spear move?
I'll spear it. Ready? This is the spirit.
Oh, this one's more briny.
Yeah, perfect.
2 varieties of oysters. Okay, I'm gonna go for the dill marinated.
At Nathaniel Draw said, okay, I wouldn't be able to eat the crabs BC, they just look gross, like an alien, but lobsters look appealing.
Salmon is oily, rich, and just infused with the flavor of that dill. Okay, next up for the razor clam.
At Migo 1977 said, I've never eaten crab or lobster, and I am picky about fish too.
Just the olive oil. A little bit of herb in there as well. Give it kind of a contrast of flavor.
Yeah, birthday.
Oh.
Happy birthday, y'all.
Yes, I love how they celebrate birthdays communally, all together, with song. And look at that jukebox. Oh yeah, very cool. Yes.
That was a fantastic course. Let's move on.
At Nathaniel Draw said, I used to kill fish until I got fish bones stuck in my throat.
Ooh, that's good.
1997 said, I mean some fish have cancers in them, face vomiting emoji.
We're gonna see the duck ceremony right now. It's gonna be impressive. And here it comes, the duck, the flaming duck on a sword. Wow. Yeah.
Mesdames, Messieurs, voici le rituel de canard au sang tel qu'il a été conçu au 19e
At
siècle.
Migo 1977 said, thanks for the reminder why I don't eat them, beaming face with smiling eyes emoji. At Nathaniel Draw said, poor Donald
the
Duck.
most amazing procession ever.
Découvrez le canard au sang, plat emblématique de la gastronomie française.
At Nathaniel Draw said, looks cultish.
Le restaurant en France a proposé au
Okay, the duck is flaming on a sword. Whoa. Yes.
And this is one of their signature dishes that you absolutely can't miss.
Wow, look at that duck. Oh, the color. That was the most incredible buffet move I've ever seen, but the process is far from over. He's carving it up. Look at how juicy that duck is. And there's still so much more to go for the recipe.
At Migo 1977 said, Nathaniel, yes, I won't eat duck either, I like them on lakes, etc.
Yes. Oh, the whole backbone goes into the juicer. The duck juicer. Okay, that goes into the... Oh. Oh, wow. All the blood and the juices are pressed out, and that's going to go into the sauce?
Yeah.
Look at that. What a move. A line of sauce, a carrot goes on, and some of that duck, which has already been made with that sauce, the pressed
At Nathaniel
sauce.
Draw said, what? Nightbot, I'm not posting link dog.
Merci beaucoup. The whole ceremony was just...
Okay, now I'm paying attention.
totally
Sorry.
said hi.
I was in my
over the
own
top and
world
amazing.
just now.
I loved it.
Are you still hungry?
Yes.
Hello.
We've come to the signature dish.
Here we go.
That sauce, they press out the blood and the juices from the backbone, sort of, right? Oh, wonderful. Okay. Oh, that sauce.
At Migo 1977 said, Nathaniel, why did Nightbot going for you?
What happened? Something happened?
Oh, man. That sauce
Busy
is truly
asks, how do you
classic.
get that character on the
It's so
screen?
savory, so much duck intensity.
How do I get that? What do you mean get the character on the screen?
At Nathaniel Draw said, how's your
Like the
opinion
complete
about
flavor of the
barbecue?
duck.
I guess you could say it's bloody good.
At Nathaniel Draw said sauce.
Cheers, Jeffrey. Cheers, Mark.
That was delicious, and again, this is one of their signature dishes that you absolutely can't miss. Partly for the presentation and the style, but the history, and it's just tasty. But we still have a lot more to eat. So from here, next on the buffet, I think we're going to tackle the
At Miguel 1977 said Nightbot took message off and he didn't do anything wrong. At Nathaniel Draw said, well, I go first. I personally hate barbecue sauce.
I hate certain types of barbecue sauces. There are some that taste like total ass.
And you make your order, and the chef just calls it out to the back of the kitchen.
With foie gras?
Oil, foie gras.
One Ken underscore taker one said you thought you could go live without my knowledge.
So their system is
At Migo 1977 said I like barbecue sauce but only the honey or sweet ones only.
Then it comes to
But
the
Rick's
plating
official
station
said
where
be
they
a
have
support
4 or 5
hero
stations
today
where chefs
by
just
Hey,
using
Ken, what's
command
going on?
sizes.
add the
Support.
different toppings. So everything is served fresh.
At Nathaniel Draw said yeah agreed it's only good to me when sweet.
Merci beaucoup. Okay. From the live cooking stations, you can order like a few dozen different dishes, but it's really impressive the way they're able to crank out these
One
dishes.
Ken underscore taker one said haha did you know it's me.
It comes up on the screen, I don't know. I have you talking in my ear, so it'll tell me the person's name.
Perfected here at this buffet.
Right now I'm trying to finish up this. We're near done actually. Actually, to be honest with you, we're very close to finishing this character. I can probably knock her out tonight because like I may not, well, I don't know. I might get her done today because like
One Ken underscore taker
there's not a
one
lot
said
moving
head puppy
around.
hint.
There's
At
not
Miguel 1977 said Nathaniel yes can't do the smokiness.
there's not a lot
At
of
Nathaniel Draw said Art have you ever met an AI art scammer? But
AI
Rick's
art
official said
scammer.
be a support hero
No,
today
I don't think I
by
have because
using
I don't
commands
interact
like
with them.
/donation.
I hardly interact with anyone. Very rarely outside my stream. The way people I interact with is my mods, and that's it. Most cases.
One Ken underscore taker one said wait puppy looks different today.
Does he? Wait. No, he's just no, he's not different. I just moved him a little lower so you guys can see the video. Like this. See.
At Nathaniel Draw said they ask for a simple commission and steal it for AI-generated content. Stream Elements said playing games from my Grab Tap page helps support the stream and earns you points for rewards.
Wait, are you
Check
talking?
it out backhand index pointing right emoji.
Wait, are
One
you?
Ken underscore taker one said Gas's eyes always been blue.
Wait, are you talking about like I did artwork for them and they took my artwork and put it through an AI generator? Is that what you're saying? I think that's what you're asking. I could be wrong.
At Nathaniel Draw said I guess.
Honestly,
One Ken underscore taker one asks Typo has his eyes always been blue?
yeah, I never messed with him in the slightest. To actually, quite frank, you just remind me. Hold on.
At Nathaniel Draw said wait you have extra clothes. At Migo 1977 asks so MG people do that face screaming and fear emoji take your hard work and use it for whatever they like?
Well, I'm pretty sure that does exist. I'm pretty sure there's people who do that. I'm not gonna pretend like they don't.
One Ken underscore taker one said is that a smoke pipe?
No, it's a horn. It's not gonna work on him.
At Nathaniel Draw said yeah people do that.
People do that. There's nothing you can really do about it. You can complain. If you can figure out it's yours, then I guess you can make a fuss, but then again, This is why the whole, I don't know that we're gonna regulate AI, to be honest, especially in the art space.
One said, "Why are you putting a horn puppy?"
Got to put it on him. I was supposed to do that for Halloween. Can I twist this?
Nathaniel Draw said, "I'm not sure if you're able to sue AI like Disney did."
I don't think so. Disney has they got thousands of lawyers on their side, so who can find every nook and cranny where someone's wrong.
1K_Taker1 asks, "Why are you putting a horn on puppy?"
I was gonna put him as a demon for Halloween, but when I think of it now, I can't really sit on him, but a mustache can work. There we go. Can I twist this? Oh, I can. Oh, I didn't know I could do that.
Nathaniel Draw said, "Evil." Miguel 1977 said, "I wish AI was more regulated."
I wish it was too. I really wish it was.
But no, now you got the whole mane.
They give you a whole mane, and there's about
1Ken_Taker1 said, "Now he is gentle
the
puppy."
bistros you were going to in Paris. How much?
I think what they should do is this.
Universe 1997 said, "What are you going to be for Halloween? Jack-o'-lantern emoji none."
Oh, I'm not gonna do Halloween. I'm not gonna dress up anything. I don't do that anymore. I haven't done that in centuries. I don't really care for Halloween. I just do it because it's supposed to be festive for the time of whatever I'm doing now, but I don't do Halloween.
Something said, "Dude, my phone did a reset thing and I just got back and I have to go again because I have homework."
Alright, bro, do your thing, man. I'm sorry. Get that education.
Cost.
Yeah, 30 euros.
30 euros.
30 euros for one plate. But here, you can eat as many as you like with a choice and a variety, and the quality is incredible. And the way they have all their chefs working in a harmony is impressive. This is an escoffier?
Yes.
Escoffier?
Mike has said, "Lost my good stuff in the move, so gonna be nothing on Halloween."
Oh, the foie gras in there.
You lost your good stuff? What do you mean good stuff?
Stuff with foie gras. Wipe it in the sauce.
Something said, "Goodbye. My apologies for interrupting."
No, you're not. You're fine. You're fine, Red. You're fine.
That is incredible, yeah. Yeah. The succulence of that quail, the fragrance of the foie gras, and the richness of the foie gras.
1Ken_Taker1 said, "Wait, I want to try something." Hi chat on the other live stream. I'm Ken Taker or Miles.
Incredible quality.
Yeah. At scale.
Wait, I want to try something. Hi chat on the other live stream.
Now to the body.
I'm Kendra or Miles.
Oh.
Are you trying to see if they can see your message or hear you?
Wipe up that sauce
1Ken_Taker1 said, "Can you hear me?"
Yeah,
anyone can hear me.
Nathaniel Draw said, "BRB."
On top of the foie gras.
What is this headache? I got this.
Wow.
Yeah, that's phenomenal.
A gourmet.
Yeah. The cool grape with the sweetness of the grape. The foie gras inside is just embedded. Oh, merci beaucoup. And along with the pressed duck, this is one of their signature dishes here that you do not miss it.
Asks, "Okay, hi chat, how are you guys doing?"
Here we go.
Oh, wow. Man, that first bite of the hair is incredible. The sauce.
You can still taste it. Look, without even a bite. It's
it
there.
Just fills into your mouth all the taste buds.
Doesn't go away.
What's the story of hair a la Royale, Jeffrey?
I don't know. It is a royal sauce.
Nathaniel Draw said, "Hi Twitch."
And it was one of the classic dishes of the court.
1Ken_Taker1 said, "If they respond, that would be so cool."
They did in the Palace of Versailles.
I wonder if this is my favorite dish.
And the meat is so
1977 said, "I will be playing a disabled mum of two that hides in the dark from the brats that throw eggs nearly every month, faced with tears of joy emoji."
We might taste that sauce.
1Ken_Taker1 said, "Hi TikTok."
This is Tornado's Rossini?
Yeah, it was created for Isabel Rossini.
So this is also
one of the Nathaniel Draw said, "I responded Twitch, we are
with
communicating."
With a steak on the bottom, foie gras on top.
The platforms
and
are
sauce.
talking to
And
me.
Mike has said by Red.
Possibly some of the
Nathaniel
some of
Draw
the meat,
said, "I'm
plus
from
some of the foie gras all in one bite. Medium rare.
You have to come back.
Yeah.
Nice and light.
Yes. Oh.
Oh man.
At Nathaniel Draw said I'm from YouTube.
The foie gras just liquefies, melts into that sauce. That's the flavor of the grilled steak on the bottom.
Incredible.
That is delicious.
They all feel very refined and very regal. Just royal, if you will.
At Miguel1977 said I'm watching on YouTube. 1Ken_Takeru1 said we are talking to each other through a live stream. That's so cool.
Is that cool? Is that cool? I don't know.
Draw said I'm sure TikTok is active.
Yeah, TikTok is active.
At Nathaniel Draw said yay.
Sometimes you're only allowed to order 1 or 2 at a time, depending on what dish it is. But you can just keep on coming back as many times as you want. I think they
Ken_Takeru1
just do
said
that
guys
to
what's your favorite food?
Progress the flow. Merci. Cassoulet, yes. Oh, merci. We got some of the seafood dishes. Had to get a cassoulet, but let's start with the scallop.
At Mike Kaz asks, is that a fancy buffet?
Yes.
Coquille Saint-Jacques.
Coquille Saint-Jacques.
Coquille Jacques. Coquille Jacques.
Oh.
At Miguel1977 said I'm going to have to go because it's 3 a.m. I should be getting some sleeping face emoji.
Okay, do you
1Ken_Takeru1 said I like pizza.
Which is like that.
At Nathaniel Draw said I like sushi and a Liberian dish called potato greens. At Mike Kaz said by my girl, good night.
Their sauce game is strong.
Their Escoffier game is strong. The mother of
Kofi
sauces.
Streambot said visit Artextric's Kofi page at Nathaniel Draw said by girl.
Another dish we absolutely could not miss is the
Ken_Takeru1 said
cassoulet,
nice.
which is the national dish of this region.
Yes.
The grand centerpiece dish with beans, with sausage. This is like a personal sized, right? Oh, that crust on the top.
Looks
It's
creamy.
like melting.
At Miguel1977 said take care Mike and Nathaniel. At Nathaniel Draw asks how many people are watching Twitch.
Pork belly.
I don't know. I think it's just you.
At
Miguel1977
said I will take care. 1Ken_Takeru1 said yo art
really
isn't
don't
it
know how
cool
to
you
track
can
people on Twitch.
technically talk to others through live stream. At Nathaniel Draw said by girl. At Miguel1977 said going. At Miguel1977 said going.
The smokiness. That's definitely not a light dish.
At Miguel1977 said
Very
going.
good.
1Ken_Takeru1 said art.
Cassoulet is outstanding.
We're moving on to the cheese section.
happened?
They have actually the Guinness
Stream
World
Element
Record
said
for
playing
the
games
biggest
from my
cheese
grab tab
board
page
in
helps
the
support
world.
the stream and
Read
earns you
something
points
like
for
110
rewards.
different
Check it
cheeses
out
from
backhand
across
index
France
pointing
are
right emoji.
represented at this buffet, and Sophie is an expert on French cheeses. She's going to walk us through some of the cheeses.
It doesn't
I'm a
really
meh.
matter where
It's a
we
meh.
start because they have organized it by types and origins of cheese, but not necessarily by their.
To be honest with you, I'd rather be on one platform and run on that one platform. But since times are tough, I gotta do 5 different platforms. That shit's annoying.
Level of pungency. This is the aged cheeses and blue cheeses section.
1Ken_Takeru1 said what you mean
So
may
here
lol.
you have the Gouda, the cheeses from Auvergne. This is Gorgonzola from Italy.
Yeah, really be meh.
So these are blue
Meh.
cheeses.
At
This is
Nathaniel
Regal-
Draw said wish I could probably read Twitch.
cheese,
This is
very
like me
pungent,
talking to somebody in a different country, which is weird because that's kinda how the internet works.
This is
Pretty
Moelle
much.
du Revard. It's a cow and it's from the Alps.
The more pungent, the better for me.
Well, I suppose this one.
1Ken_Takeru1 said
which
yeah.
is, Corsica.
What Rick's official
Yes.
said at
Now,
1Ken_Takeru1 you leveled up to level 3.
Regalis.
Yes, some of the blue
It's,
cheese.
It's a sheep's milk cheese and it's blue. It's
Beautiful.
Tom de
For
Rillard.
somebody who loves cheese, this is absolute cheese paradise. There's nothing greater than this cheese buffet. Okay. Whoa, what is the green one?
I think the Tom de Berry, it's a dyed
Tom de
green
Berry.
and
Oh, okay.
flavored with basil.
At Nathaniel Draw
Recently,
asks
actually,
how
on
did
this
you
trip,
even
had
combine the
another meal.
streams?
I had my first taste of Roquefort, and I was
1Ken_Takeru1
just,
said
it
bro
was a
is
life-changing
probably on the
moment
other
for me.
side of the world
I've
where
never
it's
had
sunny.
cheese like that before, and I think Sophie is choosing between four.
Sunny. I mean, oh, I don't know. Michelle is in the UK. She said she went to bed, so I don't know. By the time it's 12, it'll probably be morning for them. I don't know. We'll see. What was the question? The question was, bro.
At Nathaniel Draw said, "Oh no, it's like almost midnight."
Oh, I gotta go YouTube. It was a bunch of nonsense I had to do just to make this work.
Different types of roquefort.
I think you should have the Baragnode, which is one of the. It's not the bluest, but it's.
The funny part about this is that you do know, you guys. It shows that you guys have come from YouTube and Twitch on my behind me. Your chats are from behind me.
One Ken _ Taker one said, "Oh dang, it's actually night over here too."
You guys are actually right behind me. Twitch and YouTube and TikTok's right behind me.
It's very delicious. It's my favorite.
Okay, amazing.
Let's see, multi-chat.
These are the
One Ken _ Taker one said, "Oh nice."
Oh, okay.
At Nathaniel Draw said, "Man, we're not even far from each other, lol."
It's cow's milk.
Okay.
And it's
At Mike Kaz said was gonna mention they can see who's from
that
where.
has an aroma.
Yeah, it shows. Yeah, and it also. Yeah, Mike's even right. You can even it shows the platform here. It will show a YouTube or a Twitch or a TikTok.
It's the strongest of Norman cheeses.
The Liverpool.
Livaro.
What a name.
That's the name of the
At
village.
Universe 1997 asks, "How's your day going?"
At the midsection of the cheese is this sculpture, this pyramid of cheese. Oh, this is all real cheese too. It's moldy and hairy and just waiting to be consumed.
Why would it be hairy? Why would the cheese be hairy? It's weird. Why would the cheese be hairy?
One Ken _ Taker one said, "So what we watching today, Art?"
Pretty much just food stuff.
At Nathaniel Draw said, "You."
Just pretty much just food stuff, but like no cringe videos today because like I need to pay attention and get this done. I have to get this done. Trying to get it done. We're actually near the end. I just need to put in the colors and it's just black and white. The character is just black and white. I already know what she's gonna look like. I just need to put in black and just certain areas and that's it.
One Ken _ Taker one said, "Yo Nathan, what's your favorite anime?"
Anime.
Laminated protection of origin. This is Valençay from the Loire. This
Boulanger.
is Brebis des Pyrénées from around here. It's sheep's milk.
Okay.
Review. So this you must absolutely try.
Okay.
At Mike Cass said, "Same reason salami has natural paper because it's from the curing time of the meat or food that the cheese has fur."
It's oozing. Oozing. Look at this contraption.
Thank you, Mikey.
What is that contraption?
Always can count on you.
At Nathaniel Draw said, "I'd really probably gagachka something. I can't spell it."
Gotcha, Kuda.
At Nathaniel Draw said, "Art, can you say it for me?"
Yeah, it's Gotcha Kuda. For some people, it's Gotcha Yakata. It's Gotcha Kuda, Gotcha Yakata, depending on who you're talking to. Same thing.
At Nathaniel Draw said, "THX."
Monk said,
"No problem."
Thank you, Sophie.
One
That
Ken
is truly an
_ Taker
education
one
on
said,
cheese,
"Nice."
and there's so much to know. I truly do not know even 1% of cheeses and the culture that goes with it, but I'm excited to try all these cheeses. The aromas, the complexity.
One Ken _
I mean, as
Taker
there's so
one
many things
said,
that
"I'm
you can
watching
make the entire
Dandadam."
meal.
Dandam.
At Nathaniel Draw said, "What's yours?"
I'll just try the
At
Roquefort
Hugosamu I
first,
said,
one
"The
of
trash
my
anime."
favorite, greatest cheeses
The
on
trash
earth.
anime.
That crumbliness.
And this one comes from a very, very famous cave, which is called Baragnode.
It's the silky smoothness.
What the
At Nathaniel Draw said,
The
"Dan
mushroomy
Dan is
flavor.
tough."
It's
One
just-
Ken _ Taker
On
one
the next
said,
level.
"Dan Dan is not trash."
Okay, next one, Sophie.
No, he said the trash anime.
It is a blue. You can see the
He's
blue.
talking about Gotcha Kuda.
At Nathaniel Draw said, "Ironic calling it trash anime isn't wrong."
No, it's not actually.
Whoa, that one has like more of an earthiness to it. That's a unique flavor.
Now,
So good.
Yeah, it's good.
Really good.
Now you
Unbelievable.
can try
At
this
Nathaniel
one,
Draw
which
said,
is,
"Yagaki Cuta is an
very
anime literally about
runny
trash."
Trash, yeah.
cheese.
That has a unique.
It's literally
aroma to it.
about trash and garbage.
Definitely a little like decay in a good kind of way. Oh, but that one is the smell is stronger than the taste.
That's often the case.
Okay, the aftertaste is pretty pungent, but really good.
This one is interesting. It's called curé nantais.
Wow, the amount of flavors in my mouth right now. Like, there's fumes coming from that last cheese. Some of the cheeses start off mild,
but then build.
One Ken underscore Taker one said my first favorite anime is Naruto, my second is My Hero Academia, and my third is Dandadan.
Along with all the different cheeses.
You know, I think of it now. I don't know what possess us humans to like take the risk of eating food that is very like rotting or like fermenting. I wonder who was the first person to pull that bullshit off and not die, and say, you know what, guys, this tastes fucking awesome. I don't think nothing's wrong. Like, just imagine that to yourself. Who was the first person just to say, you know what, I'm gonna try some fermented cheese?
Mine was Dragon Ball, and my second one was Naruto.
Naruto.
One Ken underscore Taker one said, what are we watching, Ratatouille?
Pretty much, if you think about it. We are in France in this one.
I had to get some of just the classic camembert, one of the most famous cheeses.
And you have to have a little of the rind.
The rind.
So that's good.
I thought he said Jesus. I thought he said Jesus, but he said cheeses. I thought he said Jesus.
Just camembert is famous for a reason. Just
At
so good and
Samir,
creamy
I said Pokemon and Dragon Ball.
Delicious.
Pokemon,
You
Dragon Ball.
Try this one with this pavé d'auge.
Okay.
It's a lesser known Norman cheese that's very nice.
One Ken underscore Taker one said Dragon Ball is a good anime, everyone grew up on that.
Oh, this one has more of a like a thicker body to it.
Okay.
At Nathaniel Draw said the real question is who drank cow milk first and why.
That's a good question.
We're going to take this to the other plate.
Okay.
Finally, the
I guess.
liver.
Wait for this. I guess it's a little bit loud.
It's almost over.
Livaru with some of the rind. Livaru.
Yes, have a bit of everything.
Look at that.
One Ken underscore Taker one said, what about Yu-Gi-Oh! Bakugan?
Oh, yes.
At Mike Cass said, I'm gonna drink that white stuff from that cow-like creatures and that white rock that came out the chicken while I'm at it.
Whoa. That one, I'm not sure if it's runny or dry or it's kind of like all textures in one.
I have some tête de moine amongst the we
They're like wood shavings, yeah.
Oh.
Paper thin shavings. Really good. Melts in your mouth. Okay, next one.
Some Cantal, cheese from Auvergne.
Bro, where the fuck?
One Ken underscore Taker one said, I loved watching Bakugan and Beyblade.
Beyblade.
And Nathaniel Draw said, oh yeah, I used to watch the old Pokemon as a kid when even then it was old. I loved Brock and Ash was actually funny.
Yeah, it's the origin of...
Yeah, old Pokemon was at its best when it was not about friendship. Like, the point was about friendship, but the forefront wasn't friendship. The more inexperienced
page helps support the stream and earns you points for rewards.
The more inexperienced and more ignorant Ash was, the more likable he actually was, because he would actually get into literal fights with other trainers.
One Ken underscore Taker one said, I couldn't really get into Pokemon.
But that was the only thing.
Said Ash roasted everyone so badly.
Yep, there was times he roasted the shit out of Misty. There's many clips of him roasting the shit out of that bitch. But yeah, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, Pokemon was at its best in its first few generations because Ash Ketchum was relatable to the... Well, I don't think he was relatable when he kept on winning, because a lot of people didn't like that.
One underscore Taker one said, because I don't really like Pokemon.
But like,
Draw said, I don't know why he stopped acting like that.
No, because remember, they have the kids are watching it, so they don't want to get, like, promote the wrong, you know. And they need to sell toys, so you can't make him into an arrogant asshole. You need him, like, have flaws, yes, but he has to learn from them flaws and stuff like that. That's the whole point. But he was at his most relatable when he was just being a piece of shit.
And Nathaniel Draw said, I'm not a big Pokemon fan either, it was just peak.
Yeah, it was just
One Ken underscore Taker one said, but I mean I did watch Pokemon every now and then.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me put this in here.
It has a common origin with cheddar. But
cheddar.
One in England, one in France. But
what is the cheddar? The cheddar.
One Ken underscore Taker one said, I don't like Pikachu though.
Can I take your order? Misery.
And Nathaniel Draw said the new one's got better animation, but I just feel so less. 1K underscore
right?
take
With
it
the
1
ride.
said typo, I do like
It's a
Pikachu.
cheese and it's from this region.
At Nathaniel Draw said you sound like an pillager.
Oh, melts.
Yes.
Just running, liquefying. It's a mild cheese too. Then finally one more.
Finally, the sel sur chair.
Yeah.
Very famous for its grayish, wrinkly rind.
1Ken underscore take it 1 said Art is a funny guy.
I'm a weird dude. I'm weird. I don't think I'm funny. I'm just weird.
And a little bit goaty. Wonderful.
At Hugo Samurai said teach watch that except you know how TikTok gets.
Yeah, they get mad at me when I do French accents
At
for some
Nathaniel
reason.
Draw said don't stop them voices.
They get mad at me.
1997 said Digimon or Pokemon.
Absolute experience.
And Mike has said aren't we all weird?
I kind of like. Well, I think you think of it now. Digimon was a very
And
more
Nathaniel Draw
realistic
said
monster.
Pokemon.
Yeah, like Pokemon's cool, but
take it 1 said off topic, but I need an Asian baddie girlfriend.
like I'm not gonna lie to you, like Pokemon and Digimon had a more realistic approach to like monsters.
Digimon looked cooler.
Because it was realistic, because the monsters not only could talk, but they can poop. And I think I remember right, like in the video games, when you had a Digimon, you have to literally like take care of it. It's literally like Digimon, I think, is derived from Tamagotchi.
1Ken underscore take it 1 asks I'm not the only one, right? At
So-
Nathaniel Draw said bro, what about pooping?
They like the Digimon know how to poop, but like now I think recently they just said Pokemon can poop now. You can never in all the Pokemon games you didn't have to worry about them pooping at all. Now they say that Pokemon can poop now. And then you never really see a Pokemon die. You just see them faint. But in Digimon, if your Digimon got fucked up, they're gone.
1Ken underscore take it 1 asks wait Digimon?
Because in Digimon, when your Digimon dies, they either get reincarnated back into an egg or they're gone. When Pokemon, when your Pokemon gets defeated, they just faint. They never show Pokemon dying. I think there's one episode talking about death in Pokemon. It was in the Netflix
At
series.
Nathaniel Draw said wow dark.
So that was very realistic back in the day when you think about it. And plus, I'll pick Digimon because at least the damn thing can talk to you. I don't have to guess what the fuck you're saying. You know what I'm saying?
Incredible.
Imagine arguing with your
Rich
Digimon.
Official said be a support hero today by using commands like support. 1Ken underscore take it 1 said is Digimon on Disney XD.
It was on Disney XD at one point. It was on Disney at one point. I think both Digimon Frontier and the other one, the Cop Digimon one was, and then I think it was Digimon Digital Tamers. That was the 3rd season. I don't know about the 1st or 2nd season.
And actually, we're running out of time. That's why there's less and less people here. So have to go to the dessert station. For the desserts, you've just literally got everything you can imagine, from eclairs and macarons to baba rum to the chocolate fountain to fruits and strawberries and cakes and pies of all things imaginable. And then at the back of the dessert room is what I'm really after.
1Ken underscore take it 1 said do desert.
Sugar, maybe
Bot Rick's
some-
official said be a
some
support
citrus in
hero
there.
today by
Cognac
using
goes
commands like
on.
/donation.
Yes.
At Nathaniel Draw said I saw Digimon as a Pokemon ripoff and that's why I didn't really get into it even though I wasn't a Pokemon fan.
It was a bit of a ripoff, but remember, they had their distinct differences. You know what I'm saying?
1Ken underscore take it 1 said I like desert.
Merci. Merci beaucoup. Okay. And next up, Le Glacier.
Norwegian omelet. They light it on fire.
They do? This room is incredible. Feels like you're
At
in a
Universe
palace here, surrounded by ice cream
1997
and
said is
sweets
Pal
and all
World
the
a
frozen
Pokemon or
desserts.
Digimon ripoff?
Oh, so it's an ice
Neither.
1Ken underscore take it 1 said especially ice cream.
It actually isn't either. It's neither, because even though even though the monsters look like Pokemon, you can make them not only you can make them into your slaves. You can have them have guns and shoot each other and stuff. I have never seen Pikachu pick up a 9 before. And I don't, but you have seen Digimon evolve with a whole military set to the back of their head before. So it's kind of like in between. The pals do not talk, but they can hold a Glock.
At Nathaniel Draw said Pal World is honestly better.
Bro.
1Ken_Takeru1 said own our Pokemon on Pokemon Crime is crazy. At Mike has said Monster Tamer shows and games are their own genre like Monster Rancher or Dragon's Quest.
Correct. Yeah, Monster Rancher. I don't think... Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. You're a 90s kid if you remember Monster Rancher, the anime. I don't think a lot of kids know what Monster Rancher even is.
At Nathaniel Draw said you should play it on stream.
What, Monster Rancher?
At Nathaniel Draw said no idea.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know what that is. It was literally a Pokemon Digimon riff-off, I believe. Mostly
At Nathaniel Draw said no Pal World.
No Pal World?
1Ken_Takeru1 said what is Monster Rancher?
It's kind of in the name. You're a person who tames monsters on a ranch. I think you can technically make them fight and stuff, if I remember right. I think there is an anime. I remember seeing it back in the day. Used to play on ABC Family on Saturdays, but it used to come on around the time I think Beyblade. I think around the time Monster Rancher started airing, Beyblade came around, and then, you know.
1Ken_Takeru1 said, but you don't know Ocarina of Time now. That's bull knowledge.
Ocarina of Time. What do you mean? That's ball knowledge.
At Mike has said it's a game for the PS1. You start the game, it'll ask you to put in a disc and you can put in a CD and it'll summon the monster you raise and fight in a coliseum.
Yeah. I remember having the game where you had I had a little lion one. It was a little lion. I think you can sometimes combine them.
Elite ball knowledge.
If I remember, you can actually combine monsters if I remember right. I think so. I think they stole that from Dragon Quest. Was it Dragon Quest that did that first? I think it was Dragon Quest that did that first.
1Ken_Takeru1 said I'm a Legend of Zelda fan.
That's ball knowledge, bro.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Stream Elements said playing games from my Grab Tap page helps support the stream and earns you points for rewards. Check it out, backhand index pointing right emoji.
We got one of the lemons, we got one of the Norwegian omelets, flambéed.
At Mike has said Persona is Pokemon with gods, demons, and folklore. Change my opinion if you can.
Baby is so crusty.
Persona is Pokemon with god, demons. Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
At Nathaniel Draw said I used to avoid Nintendo after I got a PlayStation and a PC.
You're not wrong. I thought Persona was more like a JoJo, like a stand type thing.
Caramel.
1Ken_Takeru1 said what you guys know about Metroid.
And then you serve yourself
Metroid.
Chocolate, white chocolate.
Not gonna lie to you, I don't know a lot about Metroid, even though I know about Samus.
But with milk.
I never really played the games. It didn't really appeal to me, but I do know it exists.
Okay, perfect. This has been a life experience.
At Nathaniel Draw said JoJo is just human Pokemons.
We probably didn't even make it through half of the buffet, but what we did make it through was fantastic, and they really make you feel like royalty when you're here. I don't think 3 hours is enough. I think you could spend an entire day, 24 hours here at this buffet, and still
1Ken_Takeru1 said, see, I got elite ball knowledge.
The dessert.
All good things must come to an end. But what a nice looking end that is.
Yes. With a little hard, crunchy on top. All right, ice cream, like an ice cream cake.
At Nathaniel Draw said bye.
Oh, the font with the cognac.
Cognac, so good.
Yeah, with the cognac on top, just soaked in that cognac. You really taste the flavor of that cognac.
Okay, all right, later.
Flambe
Oh, I
again in
got.
cognac.
Okay, later.
Butter.
Later,
Orange
bro.
juice, sugar.
Oh, wow. Tangy.
Fuck is
the
this?
orange juice. Orange juice or lemon? Orange
At Mike
juice usually,
Cass
right?
said, yeah, but your character can have many different
butter,
personas, so you're collecting
the
Behemoth,
melted sugar,
Michelle the Archangel,
the
and
cognac.
Ganesh.
Oh,
At
Oh,
Mike Cass said,
okay.
by Nate.
Later, Nate.
One can underscore take it one said, yeah, I'm a head out
Lattice
too.
of caramelized sugar.
Yes.
Okay, guys.
Eggs in snow.
Eggs in
At
snow.
Nathaniel Draw said, oh no, it's Twitch leaving, not me.
With look at that lattice of sugar. Oh, it's. Oh, I got splattered.
Oh, here.
The flavor of that burnt sugar, the meringue. Egg
Actually,
foam, which
looks
is
nice.
So light and fluffy. The texture is incredible. Really vanilla too. Cheers. Cheers. Chocolate fountain.
Oh, pure
At
chocolate.
Nathaniel Draw said, might leave soon, any
They
TBH.
coat your mouth.
It is 10:25. What time is it? What? Let me see.
Pyramid-shaped chocolate fountain that greets you
How
while you
close
enter.
to done
You know
is
it's
this?
gonna be good from the start. Melted chocolate of your dreams right there.
Oh, there's 3 minutes. So once the 3 minutes pass, we'll stop from here.
Classic.
Yeah, this is it.
Look at that.
23 minutes left.
Yes.
So custardy.
How about this?
At
So-
Universe
With the flavor of the orange, the burnt sugar
1997
on
said
top, very sweet,
925
but
in
very
Oklahoma. At Nathaniel Draw said, all
Alright.
And then I think the final dessert we got, the lemon sorbet. You can see it's a whole frozen lemon.
That's
At
it.
Nathaniel Draw said it's 10:26. At Mike has said 7:26 here.
Oh, yeah.
7:26. It's 10:26.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That's the way to end.
That's like a palate cleanser. Oh, my teeth. Yeah, that's my kind of a dessert though. Very acidic, cold, refreshing, icy.
Did he say acidic? Did you say the ice cream is acidic? Is that what he said?
At the end of our meal, we got the buffet again comes to 62.9 euros per person for the buffet.
Did
And
he
then
say
you got
acidic?
your
What the
drinks, I
fuck?
think on top of that. Jeffrey,
Bro, I
final
look like
thoughts
a
about the buffet?
dickhead.
I think it is amazing.
Why did I look like
how
a
they can do
penis?
so many classic French
At Mike has said, yeah, because it's a lemon sorbet.
Why does that look like a penis? What the fuck? That was not on purpose, but what the fuck?
for so many people at such a high level. Like, I don't think any of the dishes fell down. Maybe you can get each of them at a specialist place better elsewhere in France. But to have an overview of France in 3 hours, this is it.
Yeah, true. Jeffrey, thank you for
At Universe
joining us on this
1997 said your
ultimate
sick grinning
experience.
squinting face emoji.
Thank you for bringing us here.
I'm sorry, I just had to point it out. I had to. It was just like I had the background head. I was like, "What the fuck does it look like a penis?" Like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to fuck.
At Mike Cass said, honey, what's wrong? You didn't even touch the gourmet penis dish. At Hugo Samurai said, Lamau.
Mikey.
At Nathaniel Draw said, oh god.
Honey, what's wrong? You didn't touch your gourmet penis dish. Just staring at it too. Look like a dick. Why are you making me eat this, bitch? Bitch, what is this? I didn't pay for this. You fucking asshole. Oh my god, dude. I'm sorry. I'm immature as shit. I gotta grow the fuck up.
Culinary wonder.
I'm sorry.
Should not be missed for every food
Oh
lover,
my
for every
god.
buffet lover. It's truly
At
a
Nathaniel
remarkable
Draw
feat.
said, you got me laughing, Mike. Not that.
And then lastly, actually, as we were talking
That
to the
shit's
manager,
funny.
we did figure out the question
Oh my
we
god.
were asking from the beginning. How are they able to charge 62.9 euros per person? And the answer is...
Some kind of statistical application. Who eats what, how much of what, when they eat it.
Yeah, straight up
They know the numbers, the statistics, how many people will come, how many people will eat the oysters, how many people will eat the foie gras, and they calculate that. It's a numbers game, and they do it.
Bro, where the fuck is
I gotta believe that there are a lot of people who come and don't eat.
Oh my god, here we go
and they
again.
make up for people like you and I.
Definitely, definitely. But all that being said,
Bro,
the
you gotta
value
go.
that you get for your money here is outstanding.
That's so inappropriate,
the
bro.
workstations, the food stations, the display,
At
the
Mike
variety.
has said ask that
it's all there
straight-faced no change in
this
time.
French Louvre food. It's the food Louvre.
Oh my god.
So
All
if you're
right,
in
all right.
Paris for 24 hours, where can you go to eat the best French food?
Oh, I want to watch more of this, but I gotta let you guys go. All right. Okay, you demons. I'll let you guys go. Have a great night, guys. Keep safe. Keep doing your thing. Oh, Jesus Christ. I did not mean for that to
At
happen.
Universe 1997 said no. At Nathaniel Draw said I don't want to go to.
You don't want to go. I don't want to go.
At Nathaniel Draw said no, I don't want to be free.
Oh, man. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta let you guys go. I got boyfriend duties I gotta deal with, and I got video editing I have to go do. I gotta get those videos out. I gotta get all those repo app videos out. They're edited. I just gotta post them. I keep fucking. I have a problem, bro. Man, when you're a one-man band, that shit is fucking crazy. Gotta video edit. Gotta video edit everything. Gotta draw everything. You gotta fucking.
At Nathaniel Draw
manage
said, oh
everything.
man. Huff, fine.
I do like 3 different channels. That's just crazy. Oh, this investment better not put me in 6 feet under with a noose around my neck. I swear to God. Anyway, with that said, have a great night, guys. I'll see you guys in a bit. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm here tomorrow. If I'm not here tomorrow, I won't see you guys till Monday. Because that means I'm probably I'm helping my folks at their thing. So, have a great night. Keep safe. I'll see you guys next time. All that great stuff. I'm going to finish the rest of the drawing
Kofi
here.
Streambot said visit Artextric.
I will finish the drawing tonight. I'm finishing the drawing tonight, whether I'm streaming or not. I need to get this done so we can have this
At
ready.
Nathaniel Draw said GN.
All right. Night, guys. I'm out. Keep safe.
At Mike Kaz said bye everyone.